Boom! What up, guys? We are live. So I think we have an extremely fucking epic pickup, dating, bachelorette, whatever you want to call it, competition. And so Caduceus is going to explain the rules. This is actually his concept. So the quick backstory is he invited me to do this show on his channel. And I'm pretty skeptical with like black pill things. I'm like, it's probably going to be dog shit, but whatever. Caduceus is a good guy. But it was actually a really, really cool concept with a really well organized. I think you guys can see that. So I was like, dude, we have to fucking, co-host this because I want to show this to my audience, right? And Caduceus played a little hard to get for a few weeks, but eventually I got him to come around. So this is going to be epic. We got some really big names. We got Justin Marc. We got QB. We got Greg. We got Lloyd from TheSingleGuy. We got Eric Ronaldo, and we got Duke, right? So we got a really fucking epic lineup. They're all backstage. Well, let's start off by bringing on Minka, who's going to be our female, what do we call her?
Our Bachelorette.
A Bachelorette. There we go. There she is.
Hi, guys.
You doing well?
I am fantastic. Super excited. I'm having date night tonight.
All right. Are you ready?
You have a lot of fine gentlemen backstage. How are you going to pick?
I don't know. I'm kind of overwhelmed.
Oh.
Yeah. Minka, are you aware of the rules? Whether you are or not, I'm going to explain them. So this is how it works. We have 6 bachelors tonight. Some of them may have picked love, and some of them may have picked money. So how this works is you're going to ask a question to start off the round. Then you're going to have a bottom 2 where they each have 2 minutes to convince you to keep them in. Now, before the bottom 2, our chat has the pay-to-play immunity option where any super chat they send, they can say who they would like to back, and it will contribute towards their immunity. Now, at least 3 contestants will have to be vulnerable. So we'll start with $25 as the price of immunity, and that will double each time we either increase a round or we have too many immune players. So Minka, are you nervous about finding someone that actually picked love?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about that before we bring up some of these bachelors?
So basically, I'm guessing who picked money and who picked love.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And you're also picking someone you like.
Right. That's the goal.
That's the most important part. Yeah. Also, guys, just to clarify, I'm not taking any cut of this. So this money is going to our Minka and the winner and Caduceus for hosting it. But I'm not taking a cut. So in case you guys are thinking, this is like some kind of like way for me to make money. All right. So should we bring on the guys, Caduceus?
I think. Oh, you have another question?
Yeah. Well, kind of. It's kind of an announcement because remember I DM'd you about the toy drive. So if I do win, I'm going to use that money for the toy drive that I'm doing. And we basically every year I donate toys to a center.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Minka's cut will be going towards a toy drive. And if you want to keep her accountable, make sure she's not a grifter, be on her ass. That's very kind of you, Minka, for doing that. Helping.
Not figuratively, literally. Like you have to actually be on her ass.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna upload a video and everything because they allow us to like record and stuff. So
yeah, maybe we'll increase your percentage then. We'll increase your percentage so more kids can have toys for the holidays.
We'll give her like 1 extra percent.
See, we could virtue signal. We can call it good.
Should we bring on the guys, Caduceus?
Yeah, let's bring on the guys. All right, let's announce them one by one.
All right, so first we got Justin Marc.
Hey guys, how are you?
What's up, buddy? So you guys know Justin Marc. He's been on my channel a few times. He is a pickup dating coach out of Toronto, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, and I've seen him do some pretty cool shit, So yeah, I'm excited to have him on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude, it's a pleasure. Let's bring on next QB. So you guys know QB. He's a regular on this channel. Me and QB are quite different. QB is a black pillar, and I debate black pillars all day, every day. But QB is what I would say is one of the cool black pillars. He shows his face, he has receipts, and he's not secretly an incel. So that puts him in the top 1% of black pillars, in my opinion. So
facts.
Excited to have him on. Then we got Greg, i.e. Defective Russian Poppy. He is wearing his gay pride uniform. I think that's the cause that he's most passionate about. So he's
the village people.
Exactly.
This is very LGBTQ friendly, which is good. But yeah, you guys know Greg. He's a regular on the channel. He's been on his P dates a lot of times. He's got his own channel as well now, so excited to have him. Then we got Lloyd from The Single Guy. So it's been a minute since me and Lloyd talked, but actually we did a podcast together. We met up when he came to Miami. He's a good guy. He's got solid game. He's based out of Austin, Texas, and he also gives, I think, pretty straightforward, practical dating advice like me. So we have that in common. Then next we got Eric Ronaldo. So he's a new favorite on this channel. So he was the guy from the video I put out 2 days ago. We're picking up girls on the beach. Eric has really solid game from what I've seen. He's kind of more of like a natural, so it's really cool to get that perspective. And last but not least, we got Duke, who's calling himself No Pill Poppers. But yeah, Duke, me and Duke have collabed a million times. Duke is a cool guy. He's very fair. He's very reasonable. I've been on his channel a million times. He's been on my channel a million times. But also, one thing you guys might not know about Duke is he actually has a really solid game from what I've seen. And I think he's rarely actually like pick up type of shit. But this is going to be, I think, his chance to basically show his skills, which I'm personally looking forward to.
Perfect. All right, gentlemen, you heard the rules when I explained them to Minka and the audience. Does anyone have a question before we start the game? No? All right. Well, we're going to start with Minka. We're going to give her a few minutes to introduce herself, say what she's all about to these gentlemen, see what they're getting themselves into.
Jesus. My name is Minka, and I have a channel called Better Biatches. I just recently started it from having a previous channel with someone else that I canceled. Left. Canceled is actually a really appropriate word. Kind of feisty, but I'm really loving. And when I love people, I will, take a baseball bat to anyone that messes with them. But I'm also really respectful. I know how to cook. My dad was a chef, so he taught me how to do that. I'm good at cleaning and like handy stuff. I have a marketing agency. And what else? I don't know. I have a dog named Shrek, and she's a little slightly not a good guard dog. Just say that.
All right.
All right. So be careful. You don't want to get the baseball bat. She's going to find out that you pick love or money. So
it's only to people like if someone hurt my sister kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
when it's warranted.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm nonviolent. Walk away.
All right. The way this first round works, will work, you will have to first, we'll ask the question, gentlemen, introduce yourselves and say why you picked love. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to go down the line. I'm going to start.
But what if they did not pick love? Should they just?
They should say they pick love because they want to get picked. Yeah. All right. So Justin, Mark, let's start with you.
Hey guys, so I'm Justin, Mark. I pick love because honestly, Minka, I love your aesthetic. You seem really sweet, and I love what you said about the toy drive. That is so wholesome. Christmas coming up, and I actually grew up like super underprivileged, and I remember like around Christmas time having to use the food bank in order for my family to put food on the table. So I think that's very wholesome. And you know what? If I end up winning any money from this show, I will donate all to you so you can use that money for the toy drive.
Thank you. And I'll put receipts up so that everyone sees that it's all spent on the kids. My mom started it, and we do it yearly.
That's amazing.
I like how QB is nodding as soon as Minka said receipts. He's like, fuck yeah. He's like, I don't care what kind of receipts they are. I want to see them.
I got you, QB. I got the receipts.
I'm the IRS, okay? I'm the IRS.
All right.
Receipts.
I think that's a great segue because Mr. IRS is next up.
QB passport flexing. Minka is a spicy Latina. I need a Reina by my side, so I pick love, and I pick you to be with me, and we're gonna have a good time in Mexico on the beach, La Playa, Fiesta, muchos margaritas. I can't wait.
Cool. We'll visit my family.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to the village person himself, Detective Russian Poppy.
Hey, so the reason why I pick love and I think you should pick me is because you need a big, strong Russian man to give you some loving. You got some pushing for the cushion, but it's better when you got, two big, strong hands around the cushion. And then there'll be lots of love and toys to go around for everyone, who needs them. Pretty much all I got.
Okay.
Perfect. That's a great introduction there, Greg.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna bring on Lloyd, from the Single Guy.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you, Minka. The reason why I picked Love is because, well, I didn't know much about you, but beforehand, now I know that you're interested in donating to toys. So that means not only are you a pretty face, but you have a gorgeous heart as well, too, which means a lot to me. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's why I picked Love. I'm all about it.
All right. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Lloyd. See, I'm mixing you up already, but it's Eric's turn. That's why
It's
I did
okay.
that.
My middle name's Eric, actually, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
All right. Our next person is Eric Rignaldo.
Hey, what's up, Minka? My name is Eric. I chose Love because you look amazing, and then I also love that you love pets. You know how to cook, which I think is is wifey type, obviously. And then the toy drive as well that everyone mentioned. Obviously, I think that was very came straight from the heart, which I absolutely love. And yeah, and you're Mexican too, me too. So we have something in common.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I just want to let you know, after Duke is done, that's when we'll read the super chats. And once we're done reading super chats, our immunity is locked. So, Duke, you'll get a chance to introduce yourself.
All right, yo, what's good, Minka? Listen, the reason why I chose Love is not even realistically, it's not even because like I'm in love with you or anything like that, but like it's just one of those things where I want to get to know you a little bit, right? Because it's like I think it's too quick to just judge if I'm gonna be in love with you or anything like that. But I think like getting to know you, I think that's pretty cool. Like choosing love just to know little things, and maybe you could potentially get there. I don't know, but like realistically, that food drive thing, like just giving your half of the money to that's a good start to just getting to know you. But as far as to say, like, do I love you? Like, of course you're beautiful, and like you you're looking good. What you got on? But like, I think just getting to know each other would be pretty interesting. So just let's say.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you for everyone for introducing yourself. Hopefully you got a good taste, Minka. We do have a $10 super chat from Tilly on Cash App through TVM. She told me who she's backing, and she has a $10 super chat saying, "Give Minka more money." # for the kids. So shout out to Tilly for the super chat there. Although she put 10, that's not enough for immunity. So everyone is vulnerable, and you can pay for immunity up till the final 3, the way it works. So the price will still be 25 for the next round, and Minka will DM me her bottom 2, who will go on a 2-minute speed date round.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, if there's someone who you're like, fuck, dude, I want this guy to win so bad, I want to get him to a little bit leg up. You would do a $25 super chat, and again, that money is going. Actually, it's going just for the kids, so it's a good cause.
Yeah, and if you have 10 went to one of the players. So if someone has 15 for the same player, then that will add up to 25. So it can be additive as well.
Okay.
Cool.
So Minka, have you made your decision for your bottom 2?
Oh.
You got to DM it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I thought you were a fake blonde, Minka. Confused.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's fire.
It's
All
okay.
right.
It's internet. I'm used to being trolled.
No worries.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, I'm DMing it.
Yeah,
There's
DM it. Yeah, we
You
gotta add
can't
some
say it out
suspense
loud.
here.
Yeah, don't say it out loud. It'll hurt our feelings.
We're learning.
It'll hurt our feelings too much.
Dude, just imagine if she just like picks me and you as the bottom 2.
Yeah, she's like, fuck with these hosts right now. Like, just
That's
eliminate them.
why I picked cancel.
There you go. All right. So you can either do it on WhatsApp or you can do it on Insta.
I don't know. God, this is so much harder than what I anticipated. I hate you guys.
We got some.
Oh yeah, by the way, we have another Cash App donation while you were deciding.
Nice.
Nope.
Y'all are feeling the love.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Give us the shekels.
We didn't.
Said no, we
Heartbroken
didn't.
now.
Yeah, someone teased me there and said they sent one, but they didn't.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I got this.
All right. You got it?
I got.
She's having a hard time picking.
I know.
All right, she has
You're doing
chosen
eeny,
her
meeny,
bottom
miny, moe.
two. She has chosen her bottom two. Let's go down the list here. Detective Russian Poppy, ready to do the YMCA. You are staying around for the next round. Justin Mark from Toronto. He supports the child's toy drive. You're in the bottom two.
Okay.
QB Passport Flexin, the IRS of the Manosphere, receipts galore. You are safe.
IRS.
Duke, one of QB's biggest adversaries. It'd be great if he had a battle in the bottom two with QB later, but you are safe. And that Lloyd from the Single Guy. You are safe, and that leaves Justin and Eric for the bottom two. Let's drop everyone down except for those two gentlemen. So now we're going to have 2-minute rounds. So who would you like to go on a date with first, Minka?
We could do Eric first.
Eric first? Sounds good. We'll drop ourselves down, and we'll give 2 minutes for Eric and Minka. Your date begins now.
Hey, what's up, Minka?
Hi.
Hey.
So I picked you as one of my bottom two, just because I didn't really get enough. I didn't really get to know more about you, if that makes sense. It just seemed
Yeah. I didn't really explain myself much. But yeah, I was doing some research, and you're from Mexico. The other flag, I'm not good with maps. Czech Republic?
No, it's Argentina.
Argentina, and then there was another one.
And
There's like three. Oh, Slovak. Wow. What do they speak over there?
Czech.
Czech. Oh, I don't know.
So Czechoslovakia used to be one country, and then it became Czech Republic and Slovakia.
Oh, okay. And then what part of Mexico are you from?
Michoacan.
Michoacan. Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause, my mom is Mexican, so.
Where is she from?
Guadalajara, Jalisco, where they make tequila.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. You don't have do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, that was my first language.
¿Tienes el acento mexicano? You have the Mexican accent?
No tengo de los mexicanos, no lo tengo de los argentinos, porque hablo castellano.
Okay, and then what is your mom and your dad like? That's such a cool mix.
My mom is Mexican and my dad is Argentine and Slavic and Czech.
Oh, okay, cool. That's a cool mix, yeah. Because I'm Mexican, my mom is Mexican, and then my dad is Bolivian, South America, and then I was born in Virginia. Yeah.
Okay. What do you do? How old are you?
I know I have a baby face, so it always throws it off. But I'm 26.
Oh my god, you are a baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're 30.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 30, I'm 30. Age is nothing but a number, no?
Can we go to the next contender?
Okay.
Well, 2 minutes are up. We'll have an ESPN 30 for 30 on this episode with the 30-30 talk. And that leaves for Justin Mark's turn to have a 2-minute date. So I'm going to drop off Alex and Eric. And your 2 minutes begins now, Justin.
Well, Mika, it's great to actually talk to you one-on-one.
You too. Where are you from?
So I'm originally from Toronto, Canada. But actually, funny enough, you're from LA, right? Because I used to live in Hollywood.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. It's a shithole. I never going back.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I'm trying to situate so I can move out of here.
Where do you want to move to?
Florida.
Oh, Florida's awesome.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in Miami, but I just love Toronto. It's great. Have you ever been?
Canada?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's so good. So good. Actually, it's funny that you said you were from Mexico because I used to live in Mexico as well. I used to live in Playa del Carmen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a girlfriend down there. She's actually an actress. She was on a show called La Rosa de Guadalupe. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Yeah. So like when I say I'm like Mexican, like I'm like my family's all like dark skin with black hair. Every time there's a family together, everyone's like, "Oh, here we go." I'm like the only like light one. Okay. So where are you at now?
So I'm in Toronto, just at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is it? You said you're a dating coach?
So I'm a dating coach. Yeah, I prefer. Have you ever seen Hitch? Like with Will Smith?
Are you saying you're Will Smith?
I'm not Will Smith, but I don't like Will Smith, to be honest. But no, I think it's really interesting because I help guys with their confidence, develop social anxiety. Like guys with social anxiety, I help them develop confidence, overcome their social anxiety, and overcome like their mental blockages and
How?
kind of just through kind of exposure therapy. I take them out, dress them up, help them with like trauma release, and then take them to nightclubs and just throw them in the deep end. Get them to like go meet people, be social, you know?
How do you help them with trauma release?
So we do this, it's really interesting. We do this thing called inner child meditation where they kind of just like let go of their past traumas and we go really deep into it. So it's really, it's almost like therapy. It's really cool.
My minor in college was in psychology. I actually wanted to be a therapist for a long time. So I'm like, I know what you're talking about. That's cool.
All right, those 2 minutes are up. So now I'm going to bring everybody back up. It's time to make a decision. You have to eliminate one of these two gentlemen, Minka.
And chat, put who you think is gonna win in the chat. So I want to see what you guys are thinking. Honestly, I'm not sure who's gonna win. I'm a little. I think I could go either way. I have my theory, but I don't want to influence Minka. So you guys put in the chat who you think she's gonna pick.
All right. So now we have a decision from Minka. So we got Justin trying not to be Will Smith, but referenced Hitch. Then you have Eric out there who got to know Minka a little bit more here. Eric, it's the end of the road, buddy. You've been eliminated. But I will say that $10 super chat was to support you.
Wait, what did he pick?
Well, you gotta let's get some feedback from Alex. What how he thinks things went for him. And Eric will also get to promote.
I would have never in a million years expected this outcome. But hey, wait, is it possible for me to donate $15 to get Eric in, or is it too late?
It was too late. You got to do it before the bottom two's picked.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'll be honest. I thought, no offense to Greg, he's my boy. I thought he was gonna get he's gonna be in the bottom two because I felt like he went like just really hard. But I guess Minka's into that thing low key, so hey, it works out. Sometimes a very polarizing strategy can either be good or bad. But I guess in this case, he was good. I didn't expect it. I mean, I think in my theory, why Eric lost is because of the age. It seems like when Minka heard that, she just did a 180. Which is interesting. But, funny enough, she never asked Justin his age. So I guess she thought Justin was older. But yeah, I would have never expected it. But, sometimes life is
regardless, it's over, my friend. Let's face it, you lost. But Eric, you can promote your channel and then we can announce what you picked or whatever.
All right. My channel is Eric Ronaldo. Minka, it was lovely meeting you. I did my best, but it is the end of the road for me. But it was wonderful meeting you.
Yeah, but now here hey, hold your apologies, Minka. Hold your apologies here.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you're gonna find out what he picked. So Eric, before the show, was given the option of love or money. Eric, he chose cash.
I'm so glad I got rid of you.
Eric, thanks so much for coming on, buddy. You guys check out Eric's channel. He's got really good content on there. He has almost 1 million followers on TikTok. He's got really a lot of good shit. So check out his TikTok, check out his YouTube, and we're going to be filming more content together. So you guys have that to look forward to.
Yeah. It was great meeting you.
Thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it, man.
Always a pleasure, Eric. Take care, buddy.
All right. Take care, guys. Have a good night.
See you, Eric.
All right. And then there were 5. Immunity price is still $25, everyone. So support your favorite creator. And a lot of the money will be going to help kids get toys for the holidays. So so we have that virtue signaling on our side here.
Always good to have that.
Always good to have that bonus here, the morality card. Minka, are you nervous?
I'm shitting bricks right now.
All right. Well, now it's your time to start doing the screening yourself. You got to ask your first question to the gentleman.
I did not think I was this nervous, man. Okay, question. How old is everybody? We can ask multiple, or does it have to be one question?
I mean, maybe you want to do something a bit more open ended than just
a little bit more open ended, ideally.
There. I mean, you could do a roll call and just say how old everyone is.
Age roll call.
No, I actually think we shouldn't get into that because that's like outside their control. I think we should focus more on like
okay, fair.
open things.
So no penis sizes? Okay.
Okay, everybody's over 18. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, hey, I'm glad
Are they really?
Do we have to disclose penis sizes? I wasn't aware.
I already
Muy grande. Muy grande.
Hold on. Greg and QB, you guys have earned this.
That was sus.
Oh!
Don't do that shit, bro.
That old man has an incredibly deep voice.
He's the Halo announcer.
I love that. That's funny as shit.
All right, so Minka, what's the question you want to ask these gentlemen? Because you're screening them out. You got to figure out if they pick money or not.
Yeah. What does the ideal relationship look like to each of you?
All right, that's a good question. Let's start with, I think Lloyd looks eager. Let's start with Lloyd.
Oh, I didn't know I looked eager for this, but happy to answer. Ideal relationship for me is someone that I can trust. It's someone that you can be yourself around. You shouldn't have to stress and feel pressured or like do any of those sorts of like things you do when you're trying to impress somebody on a date. It should feel like the opposite of the date. It should feel like something that's just natural. Like if you do something weird, you should be excited to tell them, not thinking, oh, I shouldn't have done that weird thing in front of them because now they're probably going to hate me. Yeah, that's probably my ideal relationship. That, and obviously got to have some good sexual chemistry. Everybody loves that. But yeah, those are my primary things that I'm looking for in a relationship. If I can't goof off with that person, we're not going to get along.
Okay.
All right, you got the dynamic set by Lloyd there. I think we should bring on. I think let's change the pace. Let's get Duke.
All right. Can you give me what's the question again?
All right.
Ideal relationship.
Ideal relationship. All right. So I guess like that shit is like really hard to quantify realistically, like because it could be anything, but like because like people are different and people like change and they like it shit just like flows and shit. So my ideal relationship will be something like I can really just like not only just be myself with, but like in a situation where there's not really a whole lot of pressure. She can do what she want, I do what I want, and like at the end of the day, we're just like two old souls just coming together and getting shit done. That's realistically like, yeah, because as long as you know that like you got your back, because listen, if it leads to like a label at some point, yeah, I'm like down for that 100%. Because like at some point, what man wouldn't want to have that situation? Because at that point, it's like being with your best friend at that point, right? And what's better than that? Like that's some long lasting shit right there. So that would be where it is. But like ideally, as we going through that journey, my ideal relationship would be somebody who doesn't put that pressure on me and me not putting that pressure on them as we walk that path. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, like as we're building, because I'm on my shit, I'm busy 24/7. You see what I'm saying? Not 24/7 because your boy got to sleep, but like it's just one of those things that you got to do our things, but we got to just walk our path. I guess that's the best way I can put it. But like, I don't know.
All right, we got Duke's ideal relationship right there. Let's move on to our detective, Russian Poppy.
Hey, so I think like an ideal relationship would be like with someone that you just feel like really comfortable with, like you guys can spend quality time together and just like vibe and kind of have like, like a physical connection, like a spiritual connection. I think would be really cool. Nothing crazy, nothing too fancy, just like being, in the presence of someone that like you really like being around, stuff like that, and someone who kind of like shares a lot of things in common with you. I feel like that would be like really good for like a really solid relationship. So,
Okay.
All right, very solid from the man in uniform. Let's go to QB passport flexing.
Cool. Well, the ideal relationship for me is a woman that's going to be disciplined and submissive. So if I'm the prize, I'm the king, I expect her to play her role as a woman and be very feminine. So I'm going to deliver and know that I'm the one. So as long as I can recognize those features and it's factual, then the ideal relationship will be a woman that can compliment me and be my queen.
She also needs to have receipts.
Yeah, get him some receipts right there.
No other boyfriends though, so I ain't playing that. No open relationship. Like, you're coming home to me, and it's me and me only. All right, no one else is putting it in you but me.
Are you coming home to me?
I would be committed to you, absolutely. So that wouldn't be a problem.
So not like a one-way open relationship either?
I've been there, done that. So again, if a woman's giving me what I need, what I just said, then I will commit to her and do what's necessary. But she's complimenting me. So none of this other BS stuff. Johnny, Rico, Chad,
What?
Steve.
Oh, you mentioned Johnny. You want this guy?
Oh man, that's a Rodriguez type.
Face of love.
It's El Chocolate only. Okay, that's it. Nothing else, and that's all you need.
Everyone on the stream is getting a lawsuit.
Hey, I'm ready for it.
Let's
throw some more.
And see how far it gets.
Oh wow. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, QB, for sharing El Chocolate's lifestyle. And let's move on to Justin Mark.
Yeah, so I think the best relationships I've ever had was when the dynamic was, we're kind of like a power couple. We're both supporting each other's goals. We're both ambitious and want to do amazing things together. So do business together, travel together, party together, and just have an amazing friendship and chemistry. So it's not just like a sexual relationship where it's like you're my girlfriend, you stay at home, but we do things together. We're, connected almost like on a spiritual level, and, just doing bigger and better things that I feel like other couples don't do. I don't want to just sit at home on a Friday night watching Netflix. I want to go do things. I want to go travel to, fucking Europe and just do different things that are kind of beyond our comfort zones and grow together.
All right. That ends the round right there.
Also, we got Hormaxer in the chat. I'm not sure if it's the real Hormaxer, but if it is, that's good. We were all concerned that he was dead, so it's good to see you alive, buddy.
If it's the real Hormaxer, please stand up. That's all I got to say.
Right.
Hormax?
Oh yeah, you're behind in the times. The Hormaxer right there. He's
who is he?
A classic meme.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I need to.
I guess
they revealed my age.
Hold on, what his name was? Hormaxer.
Hormaxer. Yeah, and he calls me low T Caduceus. That's what he likes to call me. All right, so Minka, it's that time again. As we have no super chats, everyone is vulnerable right now. So you have your pick of the litter on who to torture in the bottom two, Minka.
I'm gonna say.
Hey, type it.
Oh, damn it! How did I even put my phone right now?
And guys, we have 250 live viewers, but we have like 50 likes. Can everyone just do me a favor and smash the like button? I think this is.
I think you cut out when you said smash the like button.
Sorry, Alex. I have to take you down. Alex. Take you down, you fucking pussy. Okay.
Hey guys, all smash that like button, please.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you're typing.
Caduceus, you do a really solid John Anthony impression.
Yeah, it's fun. The guy, he's wound up pretty tight, so it kind of adds a little bit of inspiration to do a funny impression. All right, we have our bottom two selected. And Minka, I know that you have two 2-minute dates to have on, but you're also going to have to ask a question after that. So just have that in the back of your mind. So let's go down the list. Duke, I honestly zoned out when you mentioned what your ideal relationship was, but you're safe, so it must have worked. Lloyd, he wants the sexual chemistry. He wants someone he can laugh with, and that's put him in the bottom two.
Hey, listen, that message was not for you. It was for Minka. Okay, so chill, buddy.
Well, I wasn't trying. I was just saying I didn't hear it. I was trying to recap it there. Russian Poppy, he actually gave a non-troll answer, which I appreciate. But I like the trolling too, so keep doing that. And you were safe. You're safe. The streets of the channel will
I
be
think
safe.
Mika has a thing for men in uniforms, maybe.
That's possible. Yeah. Then we got Justin Mark. He's been in the bottom 2 before, and he's returning. QB, you're safe. Our bottom 2 is Lloyd and Justin Mark. We'll drop everyone backstage here. Oh my God, I got serious.
Hey, I haven't received my cease and desist email yet.
He's
that the
really
real him?
He'll get
No, it's not.
No, that's not him. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
You're about to go off on him when it's not him.
I was about to say, listen, hey, bro, you talking all that shit in the chat? Come up here.
He's got his hands full suing me and my girlfriend and my dogs. But once he's done with like my whole extended family, then he'll move on to you.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
God.
hey, John, no lawsuits. This is a message to you.
You're supposed to be alpha.
All right, we're gonna drop everyone off. Lloyd and Justin is our bottom 2 right here. So there we go. All right, who do you want to go on a date with first, Minka?
Let's do. Justin seems excited. Let's do Justin first.
All right, Justin goes first. All right, we're gonna drop Alex off, and we're gonna drop Lloyd off, and your date begins now, Justin.
All right. Well, Minka, it's great to be back. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Can't complain. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're so. This is such an interesting setup. It's intimidating. I've never had to like compete with a bunch of other guys for a date before, but I kind of like it.
I like it too because I don't go on many dates. So this is like, I like got dressed up like an actual date too. Like,
Love it. You look beautiful.
Thanks.
Love the fit.
So I have a couple of questions.
Sure.
What do you think about a two-way open relationship?
A two-way open relationship. You know what? It scares me. It scares me because, like, obviously in the back of my head, I don't want to be thinking, you know, my girlfriend's out sleeping with another guy. But I tried it, and I mean, if you actually look at statistics, open relationships last 3 times as long as monogamous relationships. So I would love to, at some point, be confident enough and trust my partner enough that, you know, if we did have an open relationship, we'd always come back together. So I'm actually pretty open-minded about it. I'm not gonna lie though, as I get older, you know, I've started becoming a little bit more. Don't like the idea of my girlfriend running around hooking with other dudes, right? But you know, it depends on the girl. It depends on the partner and how much, you know, trust you have.
So
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on a two-way open relationship?
I'll answer that later. But you're open to it.
I'm not opposed to it.
Okay, got it. And then what would you say is your penis size on a scale of 1 to 10?
So it depends on. Oh, a scale of 1 to 10. Okay.
You can describe it if you want to.
Okay, sure. So if I take Viagra, it's up to 7.5, but on average, it's usually like 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And then one more question. Do you eat kitty?
Oh, absolutely. I fucking love it. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, got it.
All right, your questions.
Here we got answers tonight. Some questions we've all been wondering about, like
Yeah.
his penis size. This was something that's been on my mind for years.
Weird. That's why
I need one answer to it.
Yo, Alex.
That was sus.
Yeah. Well, now we know he might be opening the door, Minka. He might be opening the door, but we're gonna find out some answers to some questions from Lloyd here for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna drop down Alex and Justin. Now your 2 minutes begins now, Lloyd.
Cool.
All right. How you doing, Mika?
I'm good. So how are you?
Good. We haven't had the chance to chat yet, so it's great to finally talk one-on-one.
I agree.
You got any questions for me or anything you want to talk about? Hopefully no penis size questions yet.
No, for sure. That's going to be the first one.
Was that for real?
Yeah, for real.
Okay, from a scale of 1 to 10, my penis size is fun. It listens well. It's enjoyable. And it gets the job done every time. So that's how I would like to describe it.
Okay.
Not into measuring the whole thing. It's the measure of your penis, I think, is by how your partner feels when you're with it. But if you want exact measurements, I can give those too.
I agree with that. Yeah, you can give exact measurements.
My exact measurements are, I don't know, the girth is probably around, I don't know. I'm not interested in answering this question, actually.
Oh, okay. No problem. You're entitled to that. I respect it. What about open relationships? What do you think of? Are you into? And would you be open to a two-way open relationship?
I've done that before. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah. Have you done that before?
No.
You haven't done it? So I would be open to it. It really depends on the partner that you're with. You know, like if you're with someone who's cool, who's open to that sort of stuff, then yeah, it's fine. But if you have to know what you want and what makes you feel good. And I think if you're coming home to someone who you're afraid about what they're doing, then it can hurt you. But if you're not and you're comfortable with that person, you trust them, you understand that wherever they are, you're not going to worry if they're going to leave you, if they're going to do that. I think there might be a little bit of a safety concern for me. You know, if I'm like worried about them, like if they're with somebody that I don't trust or if they're with someone who I don't like, that might be a little bit of a concern. But yeah, I think it would be depending on trust and how far that works.
And where in the country are you?
So I live in Texas right now. You're in Hollywood, right?
No, I'm in LA, but not Hollywood.
Okay. I thought you said you were in Hollywood earlier.
No, someone else said that they used to live in Hollywood.
Okay, gotcha. I understand. Yeah. So I'm in Austin, Texas right now. I've lived in LA for a little bit though. I lived in Santa Monica, right around the beach area. I like Venice Beach a lot. But Austin's a nice change of pace. It gets so hot during the summers here. It's like 105.
You like Venice Beach?
Yeah, it's great.
It's kind of gross now.
All right.
I used to back when I used to.
I just got one comment for you, Lloyd. If a chick asks you about your penis size, don't have your first word be fun, especially when you've heard of fun-sized things.
Oh yeah, that's not what I would use to describe
I'm just gonna give you a heads up there. But yeah, hopefully Minka got her answers to be able to decide. Alex, who do you think is going to get eliminated?
This one can go either way. I feel like I'm leaning towards Lloyd simply because I'm getting the feeling that Minka's a size queen and she might not like the fact that he dodged that question.
It's 7 inches, you guys, if you really want to know. Holy shit. Did not think it was that big of a deal. But if it is,
I don't know. But on the flip side, you know, maybe Minka's like 1 in a million who like actually is looking for a smaller size dick. Maybe she has a really, really tight vagina and she's like, I don't want the big one. So that's why she's asking that question. So I don't know. It could go either way.
Go either way right there. You can go either way. But we have our answer from Minka. Everyone in the chat, put a 1 if you think Justin's going to be eliminated and put a 2 if you think Lloyd's going to be eliminated. Let's find out. We have our answer. And yes, you can explain why after we do this, Minka. That's acceptable. So let's start. Justin, the bottom 2 twice in a row. How you feeling down there on the hot seat?
Can't complain. You know what? It's great because I actually get a lot of FaceTime with Minka. So, yeah, it's pretty good in the bottom.
Yeah, Lloyd, it's your first time down in the bottom 2. You feeling a little nervous?
I mean, it's been fun being on the show. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Minka. It's been a pleasure meeting all of you guys. You know, I'm feeling pretty good.
All right. You ready to find out who's been eliminated?
I'm ready.
Can you make dog snoring?
Not really, no. I can always just boost the music a little.
Thank God.
There you go.
Last time on the stream, everyone's like, the dog's snoring. I'm like,
all right.
Hey.
Justin survived the first time on the bottom 2. Sent back, had another 2 minutes, answered some tough questions for Minka, and it's kept him in the game. It's the end of the road, Lloyd. The end of the road, Lloyd.
Damn.
Gotcha. All right. Thanks so much for having me on, you guys. Pleasure to meet you, Minka. Have fun with the rest
That's right.
of the show.
Yeah. Well, before you go,
Yeah, Lloyd.
we're gonna get an explanation from Minka, and then we're gonna reveal what you chose, Lloyd.
So I, for the record, am not into open relationships whatsoever. I just kind of like to ask that question to gauge. And I don't really care about penis size because I don't have a lot of sex. And best orgasm that I've ever had was a small penis. So, but I do pay attention to how a person answers the question. And the fact that you were so like apprehensive made it seem like you might not be confident enough to be with someone like me.
Okay. All right.
That's
All right. All right. So before the show, Lloyd was given the option between love and money. Lloyd chose cash.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yes.
I mean,
Sorry.
I already have a girlfriend anyway, so it's fine.
There you go. Would you
Yeah,
like
thanks for
to
coming on, Lloyd. Appreciate you.
would you like to
Check him
promote
out.
yourself?
Check out his channel. Yeah, the single guy.
No, I'm good. I just came on here for fun.
She's a
Sweet.
lucky girl. You're a great guy.
Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, Lloyd.
Hey, peace out, brother.
Peace out, bro.
Out. All right. Now
Yeah, I had a feeling Justin Mark was going to get the W based on specifically based on Lloyd's answer to the penis question. But I'm wondering if he had just like thrown a number out there like 7 inches, who would have gone W? And I feel like then it could have gone either way.
It's just answering the question because I'm a really confident person everywhere I go. So it's just I need, that's
So Minka, would you say that this clip embodied your spirit during the 2 minutes?
Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the fucking question. Just answer the fucking question, nigga. Answer the fucking question.
I love that.
Hey, Minka, hypothetical. What if when you asked Justin, does he eat the kitty? And he was like, ew, that's gross.
yeah, I can't.
We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, well, because it's like if you're in a committed relationship for a while, like you do all sorts of things. You get freaky in the thing, And if a person says like no to that, not that freaky, it's kind of like, damn, what are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Because I definitely reciprocate very well.
Okay.
All right. Minka,
All right.
getting her blowjob skills. I like it.
Yeah, she tried to demo it on a stream using a lettuce wrap, but didn't go.
Oh my
didn't go
god, I
quite
was
planned.
cheating.
All right. Minka, hope you thought of a question this time. So you now have the final 4. And by the way, this is the last round that you can buy immunity. So it's still the price is still $25. A good chunk of it will be going for toys for kids. So at least we have a little bit of virtue signaling in our debauchery tonight.
And the rest of the money is going to the Small Penis Fund. It's a very serious organization that helps men have small wieners.
Yeah, the acronym is JELK. I don't know how we're gonna make that acronym work, but it's called JELK.
Hey.
All right. So Minka, do you have a question?
I'm just so nervous. I have to like breathe. I didn't think I was gonna be nervous at all. I was like,
Well, we got a solid lineup. You got a
I
solid lineup.
know. Well, that
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what makes it nerve wracking. Because like, if it was like, just Anyway, sorry.
Feel free to spice it up. Get some smoke out of these guys.
Hell yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Up the temperature.
If we were, let's say, if I was married to any of you guys, right? Would any of you guys let me peg you?
Oh,
Honestly, worth a shot. I'd give it a go. I would totally let you do it.
Ooh.
I try everything once, right?
Okay. Next.
Hey, listen. I'm open. I'm open to a lot of things, baby, but no. Hard no. I'm actually have to walk out the door on that one. I go check, baby.
All right. And Greg, He looks very concerned, or he's trying to keep himself composed.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah. So if by pegging you mean like you dress up as a sexy pirate and shit while we're banging, then yeah. But if it's the other definition,
I just gotta preface.
I role play as a pirate though. You know what I mean? Sexy pirate and shit. You mean I'll do that, but
yeah. And before QB comes and answer his question, I just want to preface this.
Oh, no shaming ever. Okay, no shaming. No shaming. No shame. No shame.
No shaming.
Where did that whip come?
I don't know. Where did it come from?
Yeah, where did it come from? Sleight of hand right there. And Minka, you're after QB answers. I want another question because this round's going very quickly.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so QB.
So it's an obvious hard no. Nothing gets touched back there. No slapping me on the face. Like I don't play that. Like none of that stuff. So it's a no, and it's always gonna be a no, no matter how drunk or wasted I am. It's no. No toys, no none of that shit going back there at all.
You guys are boring.
Justin, we got to send you some of that that Astro Glide or KY Jelly and just like pray for you, man. Doesn't sound like the most pleasant experience, but hey,
I mean, I've never tried it.
No shaming, bro. No shaming.
No shaming. No shame.
I just wonder if Alex and Caduce have ever been pegged.
No, never.
No, not my thing.
Never.
But I've had a few girls ask, but the answer is always a hard no.
They asked.
They've
Well,
asked.
while we're on the sexual topic, are you gonna how about some more kinks?
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I was like distracted.
Well, can we ask questions?
Not yet. Relax.
We're gonna have Minka ask another question, but if you want to floor something for the panel, I'll allow it, Duke. If you have something.
Don't listen to me. I was just
pertinent.
saying, don't listen to me.
Oh no! It's cool. Listen, this is just to get to know you. But like, we can just sit here and listen to you just ask the questions. I'm cool with that too.
Feel free to ask me the question. I was just kidding.
No. Anyways, so my thing is, so what do you like girls, Minka?
No.
Great. No.
No.
Oh, okay. I was just asking because I'm like the pegging question was very interesting, but like I just brought up some interesting thoughts. What are you open to?
A lot.
All right. Well, we're gonna bring the floor back to Minka for another question. Feel free to keep it as incendiary as you'd like.
Caduce, I need a dictionary with you, sir. Okay, so because I hear this so much, just hypothetically, if we were, again, like in a committed relationship or married, I consider like when a lot of like, I don't agree with what a lot of guys think a high value man is, but using the definition I've heard a lot, would you guys, if I was in a committed relationship or married to any of you guys, would you be okay with me exercising my options and you staying loyal to me?
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I heard someone swallow right now. I heard someone go.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you better swallow. Don't spit. Whoever it was.
No chance.
Bitters or quitters.
Oh, it's a good facial.
There
Actually,
you go.
it's got a lot of protein and enzymes.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right. I think that tees it up for QB. He seems very enthusiastic about the topic.
Oh, okay. No, you can't exercise any of those options. Okay. The only thing high value I will want you to be is your body, your face. You cannot get fat on me. You get fat, besides, having our kid, then your ass is out the door. So that's.
Are you gonna pay for the training, like the
as long as you're submissive and feminine, I got you.
Okay, cool.
Those are the qualities.
That makes
all
sense.
right. But I told you, I don't want no John. I don't want no Rico. I don't want Tyrone. I don't want Don Juan. I don't want none of them dudes to be an option. I'm the only one. I'm the prize.
Yeah,
But you have to provide him with fitness receipts.
Yeah, well, I will.
I'm gonna put a GPS on that car. How about that?
Weekly weigh-ins.
I will be this, it's like I do believe that it's really hard to have kids, but I do know about it, and I think that it's really, really hard on a woman's body to be able to like get back into it. And sometimes she needs support, so that's like it's a big plus, sir. That you'll like help me get back in shape.
Yeah. And the personal trainer, if let's just say I'm working too much, it's going to be a female personal trainer. All right. No males.
Okay.
Not playing that.
Okay.
All right. Now we got Duke.
To answer the original question, like if we're married, nah, because marriage to me, that's like a big enough commitment. Because if it's going one way, you go out and I'm just sitting at home. Realistically, I'm not gonna be cool with that. Neither if it was like the opposite way. So if we were married, because I know like marriage is long, bro, and the relationship, you know, obviously there's some crazy shit that happens with especially when you're committed to each other. So if we can open some things up, I could definitely see it. But if it's just a one-way situation, I don't know if I'm cool with that, especially if we're married. But if we're just dating around, if we're talking, then yeah, of course, maybe you go do your thing. But I'm gonna do my thing too. I mean, I guess, but it is what it is.
So you would be okay with me like.
If we were married, if it was open both ways, yeah. But if it was like one way, that don't make any sense, huh?
It would just be me going out and exercising my options, not you.
Nope. If I can't do it, you can't do it.
Okay.
Duke, how do you feel about her being added to John Anthony's lay count?
Hey, you got to get tested. That is a mandatory before things get spicy. I've heard some crazy things from this dude, bro. He said some wild shit.
I just need to clarify. He said confused. He said he took like 3 medications, including Valtrex and other.
I took Valtrex, Prep, and I got a vasectomy. And whenever I get certain STDs, I just take Zithromax. It goes away.
Okay.
I'm immune from all the STDs. I know how to cure cancer. I got my leg count. I got my leg count tattooed on my knuckles.
Bro, he got that tattooed on his
Lay count
hand.
action, guys.
Did he really? No, Alex, are you serious? Are you serious?
He said that. He's like, and that makes me immune, so I don't have any problems. I was like,
wow, man.
That's not immune.
Gosh.
That man's walking with some viruses.
Oh.
And bacteria.
Oh, Miko's getting a lawsuit.
I mean, he admitted to it. He said he got syphilis once. He said he got like. He said he got like.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
He said he got like chlamydia.
His butthole's probably stretched out to like this, I bet you too.
Well, he did bang some Transformers, so you know him and Hormax got that in common.
He's like, I'm attracted to
Hold on, QB.
10 out of 10 stunners.
Some people follow
tomorrow. John is going to go to his lawyer and be like, "Hey, can I get 5? If I pay for 5, can I get 1 free?" Because there's like so many people.
He's got a stamp card, but hey, to respond to QB and Russian Poppy, some guys follow this policy.
Every hole's a go.
There's a bear just chilling there, dog.
Yeah.
All right, so that leaves Russian Poppy. You haven't answered the question yet.
Yeah, so actually that was like a trick question because I paid attention to what she said she doesn't like doing open relationships. I feel like she was just seeing to see like who would like kind of just like let that happen. But like I can quote like what a fucking like a high school fucking dad would say to like the daughter. Everything you do to her, I'm gonna do to you. So I'm just gonna keep it short, sweet, to the point. That's all I got.
Can you repeat that? Everything you do to what?
It was, I don't know, some shit like everything you do to my daughter, I'm going to do to you. So.
I think he said something about having a short dick.
So you're gonna,
yeah, something about having a micro.
So you're gonna bang the dude?
No, I'm not banging a dude. If that's
he said everything that you do to her, like you're gonna do to him.
It's like a meme or some shit. I don't know. He's like, you better fucking bring my. I don't know, but yeah.
Ah, man, I gotta play.
I'm not banging the dude.
I gotta play the clip.
That was sus.
He's getting slapped with fucking the lawsuits.
Are you trying to say that you would cheat if I did something?
No, I'm just saying that I don't think you would get into an open marriage to begin with because you said you're not a fan of open relationships. So I feel like that was a trick question.
Fair. All right. I would choose a different quote to describe what you're saying because, like,
Hey, man.
I took it that one direction. That's all.
Yeah, man. One Direction's pretty good, you know.
Hey, but yeah, again, no shaming.
Good music.
No shaming.
No
no
shaming. No
Yeah.
shaming.
All right, that leaves us. Let's see if we have any super chats or cash apps. And we do not from my end. Alex, do you have any on your end?
I don't see anything now.
Perfect. Then
Damn, where's the love, y'all?
our
What's
bottom
up?
two. Yeah, they just see like
It's all good.
they see they look at B and they look at Alex and think, oh, these guys are greedy. They just want shekels. So that,
Well, you don't have to donate money, guys. Just hit the like button. That's all we ask.
oh yeah, and just keep coming back. That's what
Oh
we
yeah,
like.
subscribe to my channel too.
Oh yeah, her channel's Better Biatches. My channel's The Vital Message, and you could be on Playing with Fire right now. So
Everybody's on here. I think has a
yeah,
channel.
everyone here has a channel. So let's keep it going.
Sub it up to everybody.
All right, Minka, you have your decision.
Oh right. Okay.
You gotta type it to me, just in case.
I prepared the answers.
Let's zoom in on her face as she thinks. It's like the blobfish all over again.
You guys are just gonna make her even more nervous now.
I think I have a feeling of who's going to be in the bottom two, but
Yeah. Go ahead, vocalize that as she types in her choice.
no, I want her to type it first. I don't want to influence her. Once
Okay,
she's in-
fair. You don't want to prime her.
Well, I already have it, so you can go ahead and. say
Okay.
it.
All
I
right.
think my theory is I think QB is going to be at the bottom two. I think Duke is safe. I think it's either going to be for the other ones, either going to be Greg or Justin. I can't tell. That's my guess. I could be way off.
Let's see if you're right, Alex.
Well, let's find out because
You never know, you might be right.
Justin has one of the hot seat locked for him. He's held it for 2 rounds, so maybe
Man,
he doesn't
pretty
want
impressive.
someone
He
to take it.
survived-
from him.
He survived both those rounds, so hey.
All right, let's see. Where'd you send it? Perfect. We're
I'm
waiting.
Justin, when she asked you how big your dick was, you should have been like, "Oh, it's like 7 inches all around."
Okay, so
All right, you having trouble? There,
Oh
Lincoln?
shit, we got someone saving. Someone voted to save QB.
All right, well, QB's safe.
Oh shit, you got a fan. buddy.
Anonymous coward.
QB is safe right here. Anonymous
that's such
coward.
a great screen name.
Dunk on all of the dating coaches. Thank you, Anonymous Coward. For your
I love
$25
that,
super chat.
man.
It
I
came in
love
right
that.
at the time.
And that means next
seconds
round.
Oh man.
That
2
means
seconds later, and it would have been too late.
that means next
Yeah.
round immunity will. Oh, there's no more immunity after this round, so it doesn't matter. So QB is safe, and all 3 remaining are vulnerable. So now we have our choice here. Justin, Mark, you've been holding up the bottom 2 the past couple rounds, and you're joining QB in the security zone. So you are safe. The rest of the super chats will be read, but they will not contribute to immunity. Thank you for everyone that's donated. Our bottom 2 is Detective Russian Poppy and Duke.
Hey, Minka, quick question: would you have put QB in your bottom 2 if it wasn't for the, or no?
Be honest. Be honest.
Okay, all right.
All right, so let's get QB and Justin backstage. Oops,
Okay.
that's a full zoom. Okay, who would you like to go on a date with first? You got fresh meat in the bottom 2.
I guess Russian. There it is.
All
There
right,
it is.
I'm gonna drop down Duke. Oh, I keep hitting the zoom, and I'll drop down Alex. And your 2 minutes begins now, Greg.
Hey, what's good?
You know, just chilling. How are you?
Yeah, you seem a little stressed out. You need some
I
stress
am.
relief.
Huh?
Yeah, you need some stress relief.
How would you stress relief me?
I don't know. How would I? How do you think?
Well, I'm asking you.
I'm trying to let you have a guess, so you give you one guess.
I don't know. You could put me in a box. Like
I could put you in a box.
I would prefer not, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's something you're into, but yeah, usually I don't own any boxes. I was thinking more of like a massage, but like, I mean, you kind of just brought up the box.
I know,
You know?
my brain is it's just insane.
And now it's cool, you know, light up a candle, make it all romantic, do the full body massage with the massage oil, you know, keep it classy.
I need one. Okay, here's a
What
question.
was, oh yeah, that movement.
Yeah, because I was just like, I need one, that's all.
I mean, I'm a masseuse, so like, you know, maybe if you play your cards right, I got you.
Okay. So speaking of, since it would be like relaxing, can you do me a favor and just like kind of maybe stand up and do a little spin and maybe like do some like motion of how you would thrust if we were to like.
I think I need to see a demonstration first. You know, it's a little hard for me to see. So like, if you show me, maybe I'd be able to replicate. I mean, you're the pretty girl in the dress. You know, I want to see a good example.
A good example of me thrusting?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, it's a little demonstration. Are you a little nervous? It's okay if you're too nervous. I'd understand.
It's just, you know, I'm like 30 and it's not ladylike. I don't do that on camera.
It's okay. I can give you a massage after you thrust. You'll be good to go.
Well, shit.
I know you're thinking about it. I can tell you're like, oh man, I could really use a massage, you know, by some handsome man in uniform. So
yeah, but I really like what I'm scared of is that you're not. I kind of like someone should just totally take control over me and like, manhandle, and I'm just kind of concerned that you don't have it. You know, you're like whipping and stuff, but like I don't know any movement. If you've got like, there's like a certain like, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, you probably haven't seen my OnlyFans, so if you do, you probably get a little educated.
I see.
There we go. He dropped the OnlyFans, talked about his motion in the ocean, and
whipped it a little bit.
Whipped it a little bit. All right. Now we're going to set you down there, Russian Poppy, and we're going to have Duke have his 2 minutes. So your 2 minutes begins now.
Duke, I know you're not.
Finally, we get some alone time. Goddamn. All these dudes talking. Like, what the hell? Listen, though, Minka, for real, though. Like, the whole time you was talking, though, you was low-key kind of distracting. I ain't gonna jack.
I was distracting?
Yeah.
How was I distracting?
Yeah, because, like, listen, you got the nice dress and everything got on, and honestly, when I got asked to come on a date, I was like, damn, bro, I didn't even... I would, if I had a heads up, I'd have probably, you know, dressed for the occasion. I like what you got on though, for real. But
everyone keeps calling it a dress. I'm not wearing a dress.
What are you wearing? Show me.
Well, okay. If I show you, can you please like show me what you got? Do like a spin and just one thrust, because I feel like you have.
I promise you this. I'll do you one better. Show me what I'm working with.
Just okay, I'm gonna stand up and I'll give you a twirl. Okay. So I'm not wearing. See? I'm not like it's a little bit, but it's not too much. I'm not wearing a dress because it's cold.
It kind of looked like a dress from the top down though. Like look here, because I'm sitting over here, I'm like, yo, she wearing a dress right now, and I'm like, damn. But all right. So I say what?
I thought about it, but I couldn't like figure out which one I wanted to wear, and then I was like, they're too like. Anyways, come on, please.
I think a nice red dress. Listen, all right. So you see all this, right?
Yeah.
All right. Can I ask you a question while I'm doing this?
Yeah.
You ever been with a bull before?
No.
You ever know what that's like?
No.
Shit get real dominant out here.
Jesus. Tyrone?
So like I want you to picture something, right?
Okay.
So you laying down on the bed flat on your back, right?
Okay.
All right, legs up in the air, right? And now I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna look dead in your eyes. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Listen. It might be a little tight at first going in, but trust me, as I go through the long motion, you don't like it. Trust me, it's 7 inches, so it's not a go in there a little bit, but it's thick, you know what I'm saying? But we go long stroke as we doing that, right? I'm gonna grab your hair like that. right? But that's how we gonna do it. Listen,
For the record, I'm 5'1", so that's
that
All
might.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Listen. It's gonna be tight at first. Don't worry about it. But listen, I'm dead in the eye, baby. I got you the whole time. Okay, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna get into it.
All right, we have our end of round here. You got your demonstration from Duke, but you didn't get a demonstration from Russian Poppy. So that might influence what happens. Who do you think Minka is going to eliminate, Alex?
Let her make her choice first, and I'll say it. I don't want to influence.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Also, a couple people that got links. You're welcome to come visit the chat as a spirit, and we'll let you on to roast in a couple minutes. All right, Minka is making
she
her
made her
choice.
It's exactly what I thought. I think Duke got the W.
Well, you just revealed it, but
Yeah. I don't just.
Yeah, he's new to this, guys. He's new to this.
I'm new to this. Yeah, I had a feeling she was going to pick Duke. I could kind of see her getting turned on as he was doing his little demo. So yeah, that was I'm not surprised at all by the choice.
All right. Well, a few people in the chat on the Black Pill Sphere are going to say that JBW got debunked tonight. But that's kind of funny.
What's that?
Yeah,
just be white theory. It's kind of like you just have an advantage if you're white, which is kind of what some people think. And let's bring up Russian Poppy. How does it feel to be eliminated right now?
Pretty fucking good. I made it further than the last time I was with Sarah, so I'll take that.
Yeah, but you were a BDSM rabbi last time. That was a lot of
I'm
fun.
a fucking cop that doesn't want to gesture max. I mean, shit.
There you go. All right.
I do want to explain something after, but I want to know what he picked.
All right, we're going to find out.
We're going to know what I picked.
I know.
Before the show, Greg told me his choice between love or money. Gregory, with all the plates in his house.
More plates, more dates.
Eating borscht every weekend. He chose. He said, "Give me the money."
Shekels.
Oh shit! So far, money.
And you're good. You're good.
I know I'm good.
Cause that's like the first, you're good. You're paying
I know.
attention to the details, and you're giving me what I want to hear.
Ah.
Good for you. Good. I see that. I see you, sir.
Yeah, undercover, you know.
I still booted your ass out.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Shit.
All right. What was your feedback for him besides just saying good?
It was just because earlier he said some stuff where it was what he was looking in a relationship, and it was very much intertwined. It wasn't just superficial. It was emotional and spiritual, which at the same time was kind of a red flag that he was so in this sphere saying that, it was too much of what I wanted to hear, but I didn't get enough of I didn't get to know him enough until now, that when I was looking forward to seeing him in action, he refused to. So I was like, you're not interested.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting take on that.
Good, but you're good. That's
I know I'm good. Thank
the
you.
word you use are Jesus.
Greg, do you think in the spirit of a good competition, you can give her 50% off for your OnlyFans or something? Can you hook her up?
Yeah, I mean, the subscription's free, but if she wants to buy some stuff, yeah, I'll give her 69% off.
Thanks.
There you go. And Greg, do you want to promote some things right now?
Yeah.
You're eliminated.
Hell yeah. All right. First, I want to say thank you to Caduceus for running this pretty entertaining show. If you guys want to check me out on YouTube, it's Greg Lurk Official. I do streams like Omegle trolling, just random nonsense and stuff like that. And if you guys want to check me out on TikTok, it's at Greg, Lurik. Yeah, and that's pretty much my OG shit. So if you're keen, check it out.
All right. Thanks for coming on,
Hey,
Greg.
thanks for having me, guys. Huge honor.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Hey.
All right. We appreciate it. So far, Minka, everyone has chosen money. Does that really hurt your self-esteem?
No.
No, that's good. You have an external I mean, no, you got an internal locus of self-worth. So that's good to know. But we're being haunted by a spirit here. We got self-made coming to roast a few of the panelists. What's up?
What's going on, boys? Can you hear me?
What's up, bro?
We can hear you.
That's good.
All right, so I got to give a little big up to Mika. Mika actually chose right and got rid of all the money grubbing guys.
Dude, I totally thought you were gonna start roasting the crap out of
Oh,
me.
I was not going to roast you right now.
Oh, we haven't begun yet.
We haven't begun yet.
I'm tired of being roasted.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I got to give it to my homie Duke.
Yeah.
What's good?
I'm kind of pulling for him. I'm kind of pulling for my homie QB. This is going to be a battle royale, but Justin might be the dark horse in this whole situation because, man, I don't know, man. You're just answering those questions right. She likes that. So, Mika, are you looking for a masculine man or are you looking for like a femboy? Tell me what you're looking for.
I need to have a masculine man.
You want a masculine man. So would you think Caduceus or who's more masculine, Caduceus or Alex playing with fire?
Actually, I would answer, but I actually think they both have it because they both, as far as I know, my experience with each of you guys, y'all don't back down and you guys actually think things through before you do them. So I don't really see you guys in a lot of drama yourselves. So it's that because it's not like, oh, let me puff my chest. It's of how you think things through before you do them and how you like maneuver. You know?
Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the fucking question.
I'll take it.
Here's one more. I got one more question for you. Would you steal Alex from Natty? Natalia.
Ooh.
Hey, hit the button. Solo button.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. I just want to read a super chat before it disappears here. We had a $5 super chat from JJI says that she looked like the lady in the red dress from The Matrix.
Damn, bro, that's the biggest compliment I ever got. That's it, because she was a chicken.
All right. Now,
that's going to be kind of hard to pull off. Natty's got a pretty good hold on me, so I don't know if that's possible. But
I already said no.
So Alex, you could never be stolen away from Natty, right?
It would be really, really hard.
All right, boys.
Boyle,
good show. You guys keep it up. I'm pulling for everyone because everyone's cool here. Low key, probably pulling for one more person than another. Probably QB, but hey. But I'm messing with you, Duke. You guys keep doing it. All right, peace out.
Peace. Thanks for visiting us, our kind spirit, right here. So it's the final three. Congratulations, gentlemen. You made it halfway through the game. Pop a bottle of champagne right now. Proverbially, because that would take too much work. So Minka, I hope you have a question ready because it's that time again. It's your last question too, because it's going to be 5-minute final round in the finale after you eliminate the next guy. So feel free to spice it up to the maximum. Go to the peak of the Scoville scale here.
I'm like fucked up though, because like I don't like. I'll ask like sexuals, just like the fun questions. I like to ask like really like.
Well, if you could merge two together, like a sexual thing with the deep thing, that'd be.
Sorry, I choked on
It's not your first time, so that's fine.
I actually told my dad about this, and I was trying to see if he could come here so he could like tell me who to roast first, but he didn't come to visit me this week. Okay, I want to ask a question, and it's gonna be a little weird. Have any of you guys ever been with have any of you guys ever slept with a woman that asked you to hit her, like drown her, or anything severe, like abnormal like that and violent like that? And did you do it? And did you do it again?
Friday night.
And did you do it again?
Okay, we got interesting question there. I think let's start with Justin Marc on this one.
I'm almost like scared to answer the question. It's like I've had some girls who want to get fucking abused. And I mean, like, I restrain from that, but like, you know, within limits. I have a safe word. My safe word is pineapple. So I just tell her, no, we're going too far. Just say pineapple, so I know. And so, yeah, I mean, like, slapping. I did have a girl recently where I was like stepping on her head, but she wanted it. She wanted me to step on her face during sex. And like, I don't want to. I'm not the kind of guy who likes to disappoint, you know. But she was definitely a lot more into it than I was.
All right, now let's go with QB.
I'm sorry. Can I add something to the question that I'm asking?
Yeah, add it, and then we'll have Justin respond to that.
One last thing. Would you eat the booty like groceries as a part of that?
I do.
Okay, got
I do.
Does the tongue go like in?
Only if I'm in love, though. Like, I wouldn't do that with like a random girl. But if I'm in like a serious committed relationship, it's like monogamous. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All right, let's go with QB. Answer both those questions.
So yeah, I had a girl, she wanted me to like piss on her face, R. Kelly style, and I did it. Joking. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. No, I'm serious. That was a joke. But nah, it's ass slapping, pulling the hair. That's like the hardest that I've been, you know, with the woman. I mean, I slapped the ass really hard, and you know, I got some big ass hands, you know, to pull on a basketball. So firm grip.
Yeah, you don't hit her with the Hadakajime right there.
No, but you know, besides slam dunking in that pussy, that's really it. Nothing abusive. I never put my hands on a woman like that, and hopefully, I never need to ever do that unless my life is in danger. That's the only exception.
All right. Well, QB, now the second question. Are you going to eat that booty like groceries?
Fresh out the shower. It has to be fresh. When you're turned up in a nightclub and everything, you know, people sweat and that ass sweats. All right. I need it fresh. So a little washing, cleaning, TLC, then I can go back there.
You can show some shower receipts.
So you're not going to go like suck up her pinworms or something, right? No, I'm just
no. Fuck no. Yeah.
All right. You got your answer from QB. Now we got Duke. The round out, to finish out the round.
Yeah, I'm rough. I mean, I ain't gonna jack. Like, so I would say, like, not into the point where we're like just drowning girls or anything like that. Nah, we don't play like, or not even like water sports or something crazy shit like that. But yeah, I get rough. The craziest shit, like rough shit that I've ever done is when I set up this one Tinder date, bro, and then we had candles and shit and everything, and I was hog fucking her, right? And that's when you get on, but like her ass is in the air and like you in her ass, right? And like she was feeling like we were doing a lot of stuff before that, right? Like we were just so into it, bro. So what ended up happening, the candle was right there. I grabbed it and like, well, she wanted it, so we just poured the hot wax right on top of it. And it was weird at first because like she was screaming and like it was that fun kind of scream because like I don't know how to explain it, right? So if you in, I don't want to get too deep inside there, but like yes, we had some candle play.
Let's explore that.
So all right, so here, well, hold up. All right, so here's what's going on, right? So we fucking did a little foreplay and everything. So after we were doggy style, right? Sometimes depending on how wet she is or how loose things are, you know, sometimes you take it out and then you find a different hole for it, right? It's a nice way we can explain it. So as you're doing that, she's loving it because like things are getting crazy and like it's kind of like a surprise because you could tell with, first of all, with the girls I deal with, you can already kind of tell what kind of game, like I wouldn't say game, but like from talking to a girl, you can already know what level you can kind of take it. So she was just like, grab the candle, and she was like, just pour a little bit, because she's already done kinky shit like that. So it's not like I grabbed it and just fucking started like fucking around. Realistically, it's one of those things where,
shit in there.
Huh? No. The thing is, no. It was like, listen, girls that I like, listen. That's the thing when you're dating, because I'm in a dating stage right now. You meet people who are like into different things. Like I've had situations where there've been like people in the room watching. So it's you know, your boy, there's been a lot of experience. That's just saying, but she had that done to her before, but in like in a different way. We ended up talking about it afterwards because that was very interesting for me. But yeah, poured the candle like right on her back, like just it started a little spritz, but then you kind of like pour it. But sometimes you gotta like get a couple, so you wait till it burns a little bit. You get a nice size, pour it in. Go back into it, get a nice size, because you got to wait till it melts.
I think we get it, Duke. You poured some wax on her ass, man. Like
no, it wasn't on her ass. It wasn't just on her ass. It was on ass, back. You got to do it. But like,
he was covering some surface area.
All right, man.
Oh, we know. Yeah, and then your second question: are you going to eat that booty?
I do tricks with it, but I don't eat it.
Okay, you do tricks, but you don't eat it. There's your
so
answer.
While I'm eating her out, yeah, I do tricks with it, but I won't eat it.
Okay. And Minka, to confirm, that's your bottom two. That's not who you want to bring up. Because like you only pick one to bring to the finals, and then the rest will be the bottom two. Are you computing this?
No, say it again.
Just tell me, is what you sent me, is that your bottom two, or is that who you want to bring with you?
Those are my bottom two that I'm gonna I'm gonna do a 2-minute thing.
Correct. Okay. I just want to know that. Also, you said that you had to go pee, so we'll let you do that, and we'll have Alex give his prediction of who's gonna move on to the finals.
Well, since Duke is getting like real kinky with it,
go pee, Minka. Hurry up.
Maybe she would have Minka, pee on live, right? I mean, I feel like.
Well, isn't QB into that? QB, I thought you were into that.
No, I mean, you know what? This one, I haven't actually looked at the chat. I feel like this one could go either way. Who do I think is going to be safe? It's really, really hard to tell. I feel like it could go really either way. What are you thinking, Caduceus?
I'm just along for the ride here. Like, I'm not going to try to rationalize what's going on in that head.
Chat, tell us who you think.
Listen, bro. Okay,
Chat, tell us who you think is going to be in the bottom two.
All right. Well, let's do say who you want to win so far. Let's put a poll in the chat, actually. I'm going to put it on my channel.
There you
go. Put it on yours.
You know what's interesting? My girlfriend
win?
is actually rooting for QB. I saw her in the chat.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all.
It actually surprises me a bit. She's usually not too fond of black pillars. All right.
Well, I'm the cool one. All right, Alex. I don't promote doomerism. All right. So sub to QB passport flexing, more highlights, more receipts, more roasting on dating coaches.
More receipts.
Sorry, Justin.
All right. A live of Minka right now, just like the dam breaking meme.
Oh, interesting. Natty said that she thinks that Duke and QB are going to be, I guess, in the bottom two. Interesting. So I guess she thinks that Justin's going to win. Yeah, I feel like it could go either way.
Okay.
All right.
Did you wipe? Is it nice and fresh?
It's so much better. Speaking
of front to back, right?
Speaking of golden showers,
he needs to see a receipt.
You want to go get the TP?
Yes, he needs receipts.
Front to back.
And gynecologically, it's supposed to be front to back, ladies, not back to front, because apparently some ladies got it weird.
What the hell? Why are they doing that?
I read an article that some women do back to front, and I'm like.
So for the 2.5 girls who are watching this, that's some good advice from Minka.
Oh, jeez.
And now
for our 0.01% female audience.
All right, so now we have our decision here. We're gonna reveal who's gonna make it on to the next round and who's gonna be in the bottom two doing 2-minute dates. So first, Justin. He was safe last round. How did it feel to be safe for a round?
You know what? It's kind of a relief, a little bit, you know. And I think it just means me and Minka are vibing really hard.
Well, don't get too comfortable. You're in the bottom two.
It just means she wants to see me again.
There you go. All right, Duke. He's lighting a candle right now. He's ready to pour some of the wax. And you made it to the final two. So
listen, bro. Niggas think I'm playing. I burned.
Wow.
I got
so that means our bottom
was
two.
the girl at BBW though, dude?
Hey,
Don't front.
This one is a lavender. This one is a lavender one. So like it's just.
Oh, so it's got some calming effects there with the lavender.
Wow.
So our bottom two right now is QB and Justin. Duke, congrats! You're in the finale, where you'll get to go on a date with Minka for 5 minutes.
I'm so excited.
So I'm gonna drop you down. There, we showed that excited face. And now, Minka, who do you want to go on a date with first?
I think we should do QB because QB and I haven't had any one-on-one time. I don't think. Actually.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. Let's go.
All
No
right.
pressure on the QB. All right.
All right, let's drop Justin and Alex and myself. So your 2 minutes begins right now.
¿Qué onda, mamacita?
¿Cómo te
See,
va?
I've been practicing my Spanish.
You sound a lot better. Look at you.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna marry you, so we gotta communicate beyond English.
So I have a question. Well, do you have any questions for me? Because we have 5 minutes this time.
You go first, and then I'll follow up.
2 minutes this time.
Oh, 2 minutes. All right, go first, and then I'll follow up.
Would you be okay having sex with me on my period?
Fuck no. I've done that one time, and that was a bad experience. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where? How? What do you mean?
I think she hit it early. Like, her period, wasn't like at the later phase. So when she did orgasm on top of me, like everything was just blood all over. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that shit is so gross. So, yeah. That experience wasn't the best, but any other time, no problem. I'm a sexual guy, so.
So like not even like in the shower?
I mean, maybe in the shower, but with like the water flowing, so it'll probably have to be a back shot because like I'm tall, so me squatting and stuff, that's gonna be difficult. But I can make it happen.
What about, would you like be open to eating me out in the shower with my period?
No, I couldn't do that. No. I got some sanity, girl. Like I'm a clean dude. So off your period, let's just say you were working out at the gym, you took a nice hot fresh shower and it's nice and fresh for me. Absolutely.
What if I had a tampon in?
No, I'm still not doing that. I mean, I'm freaky, but
Or like if it was like a tampon and I'm like barely spotting, so it's like the end of it.
no. That's a dirty taco to me. Like, your boy doesn't get down like that.
All right. I hope that those 2 minutes were used wisely, Minka. You learned that he doesn't want to do period games.
I thought you said we have 5 minutes.
It's 5 minutes for the finals.
Right, and I didn't get to ask my
I
question.
think
But
you
that's
have
all
to
right.
play the no shaming clip. It's very appropriate the second.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
No shaming. No shaming ever. Okay, no shaming. No shaming. No shame. No shame.
I love it.
My goodness. All right. So, Minka, I hope you're proud of yourself for this chat. But we're going to bring Justin on for his 2 minutes.
Great to see you again, Minka.
All right. Your 2 minutes begins now, Justin.
You know, it's funny because I was actually just thinking, like, period sex. I don't get why guys are so weird about that. I had an ex-girlfriend. Yeah, absolutely. I used to live with my ex-girlfriend, and honestly, like, I have a pretty high sex drive. So, I mean, I'm not gonna let a little blood stop me from having some intimate times with my partner. And like, it's natural. Especially in the shower. Like if we're in the shower.
And like they say, it's like it's extra lube.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We can paint the walls. You know those like ancient caveman paintings with like woolly mammoths and shit? We can redecorate, you know?
Well, they actually use, anyways. They like found that they used animal blood on those paintings.
Well, exactly. It's natural.
Well,
Absolutely.
So you'd be okay eating me out on my period?
So eating out, maybe in the shower, just so it's less messy. It's like more than like the hygiene aspect. That doesn't bother me. It's just a mess. I don't want to like stain the sheets. You know what I mean? Maybe put a towel down. But yeah, like it wouldn't bother me too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In fact, like I like the idea of it. If anything, you know, the best part is I think when you're on your period, I think you're less likely to get pregnant, right? And so that's the best part.
I don't know. Well, here's another question. Do like condom or no condom?
So, I mean, look, if I'm gonna have a one-night stand, and you know, or even like a friends with benefits, I'm ideally gonna use condom. But if I'm in a long-term committed relationship and me and my partner aren't sleeping with other people, then I mean, let's be real, we're not using condoms unless you know my girlfriend's not on birth control, right? So if my girlfriend's on birth control, I mean, we're not using condoms. But there's no birth control. Like I don't want to have an unplanned pregnancy. You know, I want to play it safe.
Okay.
Why? What about you? What do you prefer, condom or no condom?
You're a freak. No condom. I'm on birth control. I don't really like have one night stands though.
That's good.
Just because it's a lot of people. It just, yeah. I'm scared.
All right, we have.
I think we learned that Justin is down for whatever.
Justin's like fucking.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard
I
Justin
could
say no to anything. So
I don't know.
far.
I just pictured like a small chunk of like endometrium just on his fucking beard.
La panocha muy fresca. Okay?
No shaming, bro. No shaming.
Hey, I'm not shaming him. I'm just saying like what might happen.
No, I always say it's everyone's own prerogative. Some people like this, some people don't like that. It's just, but like Justin, you're like really comfortable with the freak flag.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. It's your time to pick who's gonna be joining Duke, and let me know like that. Let me know in your message that you're either eliminating or bringing him with, so I don't make a mistake here.
Chat, let us know who you think is going to get the W for this round. I have my theory, but I don't want to say until Minka votes.
Sweet. The suspense is here.
Dum.
Duke, who do you want to join? Who do you want to join you?
Bro, I'm still reeling for what I just heard 5 minutes ago.
That's the man who was talking about the wax for 5
I
minutes.
don't know what I'm
Duke is like, this is the last time.
I just didn't know what
You guys were telling me
That was an interesting question, but like I gotta hold my own, man. Like,
no, you guys were
nah.
telling me your girlfriend's hot and horny. She really wants you, and like you're not gonna give it to her. Like,
Hey, look, hey, bro, this between you and your God, dog. Like, I ain't got shit to do with that. I'm tripping over here.
All righty, we have a decision, everybody. So, Alex, who do you think is going to happen?
I think Justin is going to get the W. I think Minka is into some kinky ass fucking shit, even though she kind of downplays it. And I think that it just comes down to that Justin is much more down for whatever the kind of crazy shit Minka wants to get into. So I think that's why he's going to get the W.
You want bloody pussy in your mouth, Justin? You really want that?
I'm not saying I want that, but I don't mind. You know?
I'm with you on that. Like, for me, that would be a no too. But you know,
but hey, the mantra.
No shaming. No shaming.
The mantra right there.
Well, let's see. I could be wrong. You know, I could.
All right. So first, let's start with QB Passport Flexit. How does it feel to be in the bottom two for the first time?
Well, it's all good. You know, I got to vibe with her, and she knows where I stand. And I have ethics, I have boundaries, and no woman crosses that. So I hold my own on that. I don't compromise that. So if it's fresh out the shower, I can eat it all night. But on the period, nah, my tongue stays in my mouth.
All right, Justin, you've been the bottom two MVP of the night. You spent the most time on the bottom two. How does it feel to get that trophy?
You know what? I can't complain because I feel like if anything, you know, overcoming being in the bottom constantly, it just shows me that me and Minka actually have really good chemistry and a really good connection.
There we go. All right, Justin, you've been in the bottom 2 the most amount of times, but that's not going to get you in the final 2.
Oh,
It's the end of the road, Justin.
Oh,
QB and Duke will be our final matchup for the 5-minute rounds. So Justin, what does it feel like to be eliminated here? What are your thoughts?
Well, you know what? It's the clubs are open up soon. I'm here in Toronto, so I gotta go find a new wife. I gotta go find a new girl. But Minka, thanks it was great getting to know you. Thanks for having me, guys. And
well, let's reveal what.
Yeah, before Justin goes out to the club. Let's find out what he picked. Justin, before the show, had the option of love or money. And Justin wanted some cash to spend at the club. He chose cash.
Damn!
You know why I knew it? Because there's something just that you were thinking. And I could, it was just too much nice guy. And then,
Oh, she said nice guy.
Yeah, well,
nice guys finish last.
No, there's a difference. There's a good person and there's nice guy. Nice guy's usually like a persona that they put on to reel you in. A good person is just a naturally good person. They don't think about things. They're not trying to do something. And I felt like you were trying to be a nice guy. And then I'm actually I'm a freak when I'm in love, but to a certain extent. So a lot of the you said you've dabbled in open relationships. I'm not into that at all. There's a couple of things that you said that I'm not into, but I commend you on being able to have hanky-panky with a woman on her period, because a lot of us are extra horny on our period.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I just got to read this super chat here. Adrian Budaroga, I probably butchered the last name there, is dropping a Snapchat for Minka. Now, that's a bold strategy there, Bucko, because a lot of dudes are going to hit that up and maybe send you some sausage. So congrats, Adrian. Thank you for the $5. It's going to go join the pot and help out some kids, and also maybe give one of these gentlemen a little bit of cash. So,
yo, Minka, so did you feel like Justin maybe wasn't being genuine with some of his answers? Is that kind of what you're saying?
I just felt like his energy wasn't genuine.
Okay.
Your answers, I feel like were genuine. I feel like you're not pretending to be something you're not. But the way that you are, the way that you were, even now, I feel like you're more real than earlier. Was hello. Oh, hello.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I hear you for sure.
Fair enough. Yeah, Justin,
right.
Thanks so much for coming on, buddy.
Justin, you want to do a little promo before you bounce?
Sure. I mean, you guys can check me on YouTube, Justin Marc. I'm a dating coach, so I make pickup infield videos and stuff like that, and a lot of travel vlogs as well. So that's really fun. And then Instagram is Drunk Justin 2. If you guys just search up Drunk Justin on Instagram, you guys should find me. Yeah. Well, see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, nice to meet you,
Justin. You should come to Miami and we can film some infield together. I think a lot of people want to see that.
I'm going to go to Miami in a week or two.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, guys.
All right, take care, man.
All right,
bro. All right, final 2. Things are
final
up.
2. Duke versus QB. The rivalry leads up to this point.
I know.
Let's change the music here. Let's add a little intensity here. How this works in the final 2. We have 2 5-minute dates. The better biatches gets to go on a date with Duke and gets to go on a date with QB. She'll get to choose who goes first. Let's put on the rock music here. Now, Minka, who would you like to go on a date with first? This will be 5 minutes, so you'll have plenty of time to learn about each other's deepest, darkest secrets over the live stream.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Can you put on a different music? Because it's you know how I am. I'm like a squirrel. I'm like,
oh, hey, we got a stethoscope ready.
Hey, do you got some salsa back there or some reggaeton?
We got some. So we got a stethoscope ready to check your heart.
Could use this as his medical instruments.
All right, so let's see. We got. Let's do this one a little bit more chill. Let's go with that. All right. Who would you like to go on a date with first, Minka? I'll pick for you if you don't want to. Yeah, as you think, I'm gonna put your face up. Okay. You know, we just had QB with 2 minutes. Let's do Duke first. So, all right, I'm gonna drop down Alex, QB, and then we're gonna have a 2-minute date between Minka and Duke. A 5-minute date. Correct me. Forgive me for the error. Your 5 minutes begins now. Actually, I'll just get you guys at hour 50 mark.
Okay.
Finally, we finally get to go on this date. Damn, I like your smile though. That shit adorable as hell. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, so what's up with you though? Where you from? For real, I don't think I actually know where you're from or like.
I'm born and raised in LA. Actually.
LA, okay. Because like all these other dudes throwing out Mexico and shit, I'm just like, you got a dude speaking Spanish. I'm like, what's up? Where you from?
That's my heritage. My mom's Mexican, my dad's Argentine and Slovakian. So that's the mix. But they're both like everyone thinks Argentina is like tacos and burritos, but it's like pasta and pizza. But it's
you say tacos and burritos?
Yeah, but it's still Hispanic. It's weird because it's all the like.
What's your favorite home food? Like food from like your like made from your heritage. Like what's your favorite?
For the Mexican side or the Argentine?
Pick both.
Mexican's probably gonna be just tacos. I'm basic. But actually tamales.
No, come on, tacos.
Tamales. But the Argentine side is probably either empanadas or the pizza. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. Better than New York, better than everything. Better. It's like stupid, but it's like deep dish. I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so hypothetically, if we were married and I messed up and I slept with someone else, I got pregnant, would you stand by me and take care of the kid?
No.
You wouldn't?
Nah, baby, I can't roll like that. You gotta understand, like the fact that you do that, I'd be so heartbroken that you like you broke the sanctity of the marriage. Like you gotta understand like how it is, because like when you go down that aisle, right? That's a whole lot of trust. You know that, right? But like to have a whole nother kid, that'd be just too crazy for me to handle. I don't think that the relationship would ever be like the same. Just being honest with you, you know. But like I cherish the love we had for sure.
So there's like no chance that you would like just give me the pass and stand by me, because I have a lot that I could provide though.
I know, but like you got another kid though. Like that's like you gotta understand, baby. I gotta wake up every day to look at that. That's just like a symbol of like betrayal. I can't do it. I won't. Like I'll still be cordial with you. Listen. I'm not the kind of person that's just gonna be like, oh fuck you. Or like I'll talk. Like we could be cool friends. Like we could be very chill friends. Like, but like as for a relationship, but like come on, like Minka, you gotta know at some point if I were to do the same thing, you know, the trust would be like fuck, right?
But what if it came out black at least?
Huh?
What if it came out black at least?
Black, like, well, shit. I don't matter. It don't matter because like it still won't look like me genetically.
Oh,
you know, like I gotta look at it, and it's just like.
Okay, so what about if I was a single mom right now? What would your stance be with me?
I'll be open to dating. I date single moms. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a single dad.
Are you really?
Yeah, like what you mean? Of course. Well, listen. Okay, now here's the thing, though. It depends on how old. If you have a son and how old, because those are deal breakers for me. I'm gonna just be real with you.
What's the deal breaker?
Like if you were to have a son and he was like in an age where he was, because I have a daughter, so like you know what I'm saying. If you had a son where he was at that age, I'd be a little bit. It'd be kind of like a deal breaker. Like if he was like 14 and up, it'd be a deal breaker for me. But let's say if he was younger, like maybe 5 or 6, a point where they can both grow enough to see each other's siblings, yeah, I'll be cool with that. But like it's just that other part, you know, daddy's got to be protective. You know what I mean?
So okay, but if I but you'd be open to it, but you wouldn't be open to if I messed up.
Nah, if he messed up, it's gonna be a hard no. But let me ask you this though, okay, because it's puzzling. Just like even answering the question and looking at you, which side would you say your lips come from, right? Because I'm sure you get compliments on this shit all the time, right? Like you got them sexy ass lips. We all know that. But like, has somebody asked you like what heritage, like on your Argentinian side, or like what would you guess?
My facial structure, my mom, my lips, my dad, my nose, my dad, my color, my dad. My shortness of 5'1", my mom. But my dad, like my mom's 4'9", and my dad was 6 feet tall. So like I got a little bit of height at 5'1".
You got.
Your mom was 4'9". Holy
Huh?
shit.
Huh?
I'm just trying to imagine your dad and your mom together, 6 feet and 4'9".
I was 4'9" in second grade. Holy shit. Yeah, that's quite the height right there. Well, there's your 5 minutes, Duke. You feeling good about that?
Yeah, I learned a lot actually.
All right, now we're gonna bring on QB for his round. So let's drop down Duke. Boop. Your 5 minutes will. I'm just gonna pick you up at an hour 56 mark.
All right, cool.
So your date begins now.
Mi reina, muy bonita.
¿Cómo estás, mi rey?
Bien, ¿y tú?
I'm good. Is there anything you want to ask me first?
Yes, I do. So it seems like you want this high value man, and what woman does not want that? Now, my question to you is, are you ready to settle down with one? Because, you know, I'm a baller, 6 figures paid, no baby mamas. I don't owe nobody shit, okay? And I flex on these haters, and they do not like my black ass. So when I settle with a queen, she got to come correct.
Right. Well, that's a part of this whole like manosphere that I actually really do agree with, because I don't feel like, I just talked to a girl the other day that doesn't know how to cook at all, and I was like, nothing, and she's like, no, I usually just go to like Jack in the Box. And I'm like, oatmeal? Like, and I think that like I heard someone say it on another podcast a while ago that I love the way that she said it. She was like, my relationship isn't determined on me making 6 figures. My relationship is determined on the fact that I cook for my husband 3 times a day from scratch, that I am nurturing towards him, that I support him, that he has, and when I have issues, that he comes to my rescue. Like, and I love the way that she said that, because it was, I feel like a lot of men don't get valued. Like there's too many women saying, I don't need a man. And I can easily say like, I don't need a man, but I want a man. Absolutely. Like
Of course. So not to cut you off, you don't have kids. You're willing to be submissive. You're willing to work out and look good and be feminine. So that checks a lot of the boxes. And then now you're mentioning cooking. So how are those cooking skills looking? Like, what can you make for me? You know, I'm tired of working out at the gym or work, and I want something to eat really good.
It depends.
You're Italian and Mexican, so
that's why I'm saying like it depends on what you want. I can make pasta stuff. I make stuff from scratch.
So I'm going no carbs here. No carbs.
Oh,
so now you got to really put your skills to work.
So I'm actually really good on nutrition, because what a lot of people don't realize, and then I have a question for you, is that if you stick to fruits and vegetables, even if you have like some breads and starches, it's not bad for you, because you're having all the fiber from the fruits and vegetables to digest everything else that you're eating. So it really just depends on the person's body, and I would get to know you, and then I'd be able to be like, okay, this is good for you, this is not good for you. I myself don't have anything sugar-free. I don't do low fat. I eat whatever I want when I want, and I do work out. I do, but I also only eat when I'm hungry. But I do have the same question for you, which was like, if I messed up and I were to get pregnant by another man, would you be able to stand by my side and raise that kid?
That is a hard no. So we talk about discipline and being committed. I understand people make mistakes, but in a committed relationship, that should never happen. So if that was to happen, that's against my guidelines, my boundaries. Nah, I couldn't do it.
But I'm bringing everything else to the table. I'll cook for you. I'll like take care of the house. I'll be submissive.
Well, obviously, there was something that I was lacking where you weren't bringing everything else to the table to have a side dude to have a kid with. So that's a no. I couldn't accept that. Now, other dudes, they can. You know, like, for example, when it comes to single moms, yeah, they're pretty, but I don't date them. You know, I can still get with the young girl that doesn't have kids.
So you would, if I did have kids currently, you would not be open to dating.
But you don't. Okay, so that's a good thing.
But
if you were, I will be 100% honest, because there's girls that I've been with no kids. I couldn't make the exception to the rule.
Okay, and okay, I got that. So just so you know, I don't have kids in anything, and I would provide. When I say I would cook for you, it would be literally from scratch, like not like pasta sauce in the jar. It would be like full on picking the tomatoes and everything.
I eat salads like literally 4 times out the week. So
it's really good for you. They're high in nutrition.
Right. You know, I'm trying to stay slim. So that's important. Like, I have to work on my physique, you know, so my woman's attractive. So she comes home and she wants to jump right in my arms and the BBC goes right in. That's me.
All right. That ends the round. So hopefully that was enough for you to make your decision on who's going to win the Black Pill Bachelorette, or as what Alex would call let's see what he calls it, the live Bachelorette e-dating competition. So, all right, you can DM it to me. And we might get visited by a friend if he, but
I think there might be a few friends dropping by.
A few friends dropping by after Minka's decision, giving their feedback on the stream. All right.
I feel like it could go either way, honestly. I'm not going to be surprised if it goes in either direction. I think I have a little bit of a feeling on who's going to win, but I feel like it could go either way.
And Minka, is that your final answer?
Yeah, but I do want to say something first, just to clarify to the chat. All the questions that I've been asking are things that I don't like for the most part. Like, I wouldn't want someone eating me out on my period.
Oh.
Yeah, so just so everyone's clear on that. Huh?
She's doing some Inception shit.
It's just I like to ask the questions because people are, if I say like, I only like committed relationships, I only like traditional values, I only like this, what's every guy gonna do? Well, me too. But if I'm asking it as if I'm intrigued, they're gonna tell me whatever they're like, your actual, you know what I mean? The answer is
yeah, that's pretty clever actually.
All right, Minka, the pick is in. The pick is in, everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you think QB is going to win, and a 2 in the chat if you think Duke is going to win. Yeah, you've already seen the answer, Alex, so I'm not going to ask you for your feedback. You already revealed one before. All right. I see quite a few 2s in the chat. Let's see what they're doing on my chat. A lot more 2s in the chat.
Yeah, a little bit more 2s than 1s, although there's definitely a few 1s.
Which one's 2?
For some reason,
Duke is 2 and QB is 1. So we got a lot of 2s in the chat there. All right.
We got also a 3 and a 7 for some reason. I don't even fucking know, but okay.
Yeah, hey, people just drop whatever numbers. Like, any engagement is useful.
Someone put 0. I actually think it's gonna be 0, but.
Well, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out here. So QB and Duke, they're both not down with the raising another man's kid. They've made it a long way. I think they only were in the bottom 2 once each or twice. Yeah, I think only once each. Well played, gentlemen. Well played. QB, you're all about the receipts. Duke, you're all about not popping pills and about candle wax. Definitely about candle wax. If you light up that candle right now, will it be for celebration or will it be to drown your sorrows? QB, Do you have another Mexico trip planned?
With my queen, we go to Cancun, take a walk on the beach, and really make this happen and show the audience. So yes, that will be my trip.
Well, QB, you might want to buy one ticket. It's the end of the road, buddy. She has chosen Duke. But first, before we go through it, congratulations, Duke. You're the winner of Black Pill Bachelorette number 4. But first, we got to find out what QB picked. QB before the show picked between love or money, and verbatim. Let's get the quote verbatim. I want to get a real quote here. He said, "I will mix it up and do love."
Wow.
QB chose love.
My heart is broken.
You know what? Oh, damn it.
QB
Oh,
chose
my
love
heart is
right
broken.
there.
My heart is broken. I did.
Okay, I
Sexy Latina.
I have to hear Duke's answer, and then I have to say something.
Well, first, before that happens, we gotta QB. You gotta promote yourself before because we're gonna drop you down.
Right. QB Passport flexing, sub to the channel. More receipt videos coming. Got a Black Pill video on looks coming up soon, so be on the lookout on that. And live streams coming soon. More roasting on the dating coaches, and I'll holler at y'all later.
I hate you.
Unfortunately, Minka is the one receipt that QB is not going to be showing.
Yes. Congrats, Duke. Congrats, my guy.
Thank you, bro.
I gotta
Thanks,
tell you
buddy.
though. I have to tell you though before you go. I
Mhm.
was going to pick you, but based off of me knowing you previously, I thought for sure he's always about the money. Because
Right.
you did a couple of things, and I want to say this because that's what this whole platform's about, right? You told me straight up, I want this, and one of the things that you told me that piqued my attention the most was, I'm yours, you're mine. You're not gonna go fuck anybody else, bitch. You're at home. You're gonna have a female personal trainer, all of that. I was like, nah, he had to pick. He always picks money. Like,
Right, I know. I told you it was a surprise, but
Well,
it's cool.
maybe if you pop down in LA, something can happen. So
You never know.
But today, QB, it's over, my friend. Let's face
All right.
it, you've lost. All right, I'm gonna drop you down, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Also promote. Oh, you already did. You already did promote your channel. All right, that leaves us with Duke,
I'm so nervous.
our champion right here. Our
Hey.
champion. He has the candle. He might have lit it while we were doing something, but
I can't. I ran out.
I told you guys, Duke
I
has game.
I told you, got to
I've been
keep waiting until it gets deep and then you pour it. See?
There you
That was
go.
it.
I'm legit so nervous.
that candle has a good burn though. Like it didn't.
It's lavender. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it was a well-made candle right there. Next, so Minka, are you nervous?
I'm shitty. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Duke had a choice between love or money, and he chose. Oh, she must have got really nervous.
Yeah, seriously, let's get her
She
back
got really
on.
nervous. We got as she loads back in, we got a $2 super chat from Not Your Everyday Ashley. I'll pay QB.
I don't know what happened.
So I'll pay QB. So we got thank you, Ashley, for your $2 super chat. Appreciate the support. All right. So Duke.
Wait, let's actually ask the chat first. Chat, do you think Duke picked money or do you think he picked love? What do you guys think?
I'm like having Hispanic panic right here, and you guys keep prolonging it.
Hey, don't worry. We can listen to your heart. There, we got it.
Caduceus is
got
a
it.
real doctor. He can listen to your heart.
Hey, I don't get letters next to my name for a couple years, so I'm not gonna make that claim yet. All right. So Minka, how nervous are you? It sounds like pretty nervous since you left the stream briefly.
It was an accident and the worst timing for me to drop off to. I'm like, wait.
The chat is pretty split. They're more leaning towards money, but they're pretty split. They're half and half.
All right. Well, Duke was given the option before the show. He told me that he loved to be on the show, and he chose cash.
did I say in the chat? What did I say before I gave my answer?
Hey, but hold on. But like, honestly though, this shit was such a dope ass concept. It's not even funny. First things first, like, hey, first of all, shout out for the W, thank you, and shout out for Alex for having me be here. But I would say, Minka, though, like what you were talking about with the toy thing, I would not even have like ever really expected that. So y'all could, you could donate my half to that.
What's
to
the kids?
Okay.
the kids' toys thing. Like that's my Christmas shit because that low key got me though. Like when we started, because like they asked the question, the money before the chat and whatnot. And obviously, you know, your boy's always gonna pick the money hands down because it's useful. But that shit was dope though. That's a very really cool insight into like who you are as a person.
Well,
But, like,
and I
I fuck
will,
with
like,
it.
100%.
But yeah, Alex, whatever you got to do, just throw my share in there. I don't really need it.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Duke. And
No,
by the
thank
way,
y'all
if
for
you'd like-
having me for real.
Wait. What did I put in the chat, like my answer, before I gave my final answer?
Let me check.
I don't
No,
know. Oh, in the little chat?
Yeah, when
I think they both picked money, but I'll pick Duke. I want to say something first.
Thank you.
But you were wrong. But you were wrong. QB actually picked love.
Dude, he sent a curveball because both of these men are about their money. So that's why I was like, bro, they both picked.
Yeah. And you got another comment from Not Your Everyday
No, but like,
Ashley
listen, but
saying,
that
"Minka, you
is how I
sexy."
feel when I date, though. Like, I'm open to like a lot. Like, if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. But I'm always peek the paper, though. Like, that's my thing. You know.
Minka, what made you pick Duke as above all the other guys? Like, what made him stand out as your number one?
He wasn't my number one. I said I think they both picked money.
But you picked him over QB.
Yeah, I picked. So I would have. I said it earlier. I would have picked QB, except I feel like QB is always more vocal than, just a little bit more vocal than Duke about how he'll always pick money over women. So that's why I chose Duke, just because of knowing them. But like the connect. I hate this.
Minka, I love you, baby. Don't worry about it.
All right, make it hypothetical. What if you knew for
Don't
a
worry
fact that
about
both of them picked love? Who would you have picked then?
Honestly, I would have picked QB. If both of them had picked love, I would have picked QB.
Really?
Yeah, because that thing that he did earlier was the thing. That's what I'm honestly like looking for in a guy. I'm way more traditional. I don't. How do I say this? When he said like, you're not gonna cheat on me. You're not gonna go out with men. If you did cheat on me, then obviously I was missing something, which means he pays attention to a woman's like emotional needs. And then, but like really like mandating and slamming down the hammer of like, no, we're not even playing this game. You're gonna have a female personal trainer. I like that. I want to like have a guy that's gonna say that. I don't want a guy that's gonna be like, oh, that sexy Chippendales dancer is your trainer. That's cool. I'm gonna go to work or I'm gonna go golfing.
We can have Mr. Slade be your personal trainer.
Mr. What?
Mr. Slave.
Is that the
he trades,
thing?
he trades judo.
Screen?
Oh yeah, Mr. Slave. Yeah, our lovely friend of the show here. We got
friend of the show. Yeah,
friend
that's
of the show.
No shaming ever.
That's Mr. Slade.
Because I will say this, that Duke, you were more on the sexual, like you were creating that sexual bond, but whereas QB was more creating like he's like marriage material.
How do I not do that?
Well, I will definitely not describe QB as marriage material, but hey,
Based off of the dating show, the answers that were given, Duke was more sexual tension, whereas QB was more of like, I'm gonna start a family with you, bitch.
Yeah, I think Minka's just holding out for this specimen.
Oh my god, bro! Damn. Oh, this man is a fucking petri dish, dog.
Dude.
Hey, vital message. You came on that show when I did it on him, right?
Huh?
Yeah, what did you do on him? Oh, no, I was on that stream.
Show,
Yeah,
that show when I did on John Anthony's lawsuit.
Yeah, I was on that show.
Yeah. Dude, this dude's talking about he had friends who had all these diseases hanging out. I'm like, who are you with, bro? Y'all can't be. Hey, listen, y'all got to be careful with these people, bro. Like, just be like, hey, Alex, it's not my place, but like that's some cringe ass like.
Oh, dude, no,
out
you're
here
preaching to the choir,
infecting.
man. He's definitely not my friend at all anymore.
Please
so.
be clean, all right?
Which a fun fact before you head out is actually my first introduction to this whole thing was actually on Duke.
Yeah. Yeah, that's facts. That's fact. Where have you been? I thought you were with what's the other guy?
You got a lot to catch up on there.
Fuck, Great Pill.
You can go
I would say go watch her last video and you'll
you want
find
to talk
out.
to me offline?
You can see my video. It's all
The video. When was it? Oh shit! Hold up. What the fuck happened?
We'll put your love
Pick
words
that
in
up
touch,
later.
okay?
All right, so we have Duke, our champion, right there,
Yeah, congrats,
and
Duke.
he has decided to put all of his winnings towards the toy charity that Mink is doing.
Yeah, bro. I gotta give me some good luck for Christmas for sure, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my cut that way too, just to get
Guys?
it's there. It's just
awesome.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
Mink,
Well, it's not
bro,
that
like,
much
you
money.
like-
It's not that much money, so might as well go to a good place.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. Like that little no cap dog, like just like toys for kids, like in the manosphere. Like I'm like, wait, wow, that was so like that was just so out of the box. Because here's where I'm coming from, like, because the motherfuckers be like fake. I'm not saying people are fake on this channel or anything like that, but y'all know what we talking about, and just to like see something like that genuine, it's like. It's very cool. So you leading by example. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
What got you? Was that something you had before? What got you even into that?
So it's actually, I will say the short version is, my mom was a single mom. My dad wasn't really in the picture as much. He was in and out, and then he did come later on, like my 20s and stuff. But we had it pretty hard, and it was hard, and my mom did what she could, but then she created her own business, and we actually started doing this maybe 5 years ago, where it's like every year we go, and my background being involved in so many different aspects, I found a place that's actually nearby that specializes in allowing co-ed mothers and fathers that have children. So they stay at that facility, and they can't afford Christmas presents. They're at that facility because they can't afford to live anywhere. They don't have anywhere else to go. And so I try to find sponsors to provide the food. And then she collects kid or toy donations from her clients with a discount. I do the same in my business, but I also am, now that I'm on the podcast thing, I'm going to put my payment stuff on my channel. So anyone that wants to donate, it'll just keep racking it up and we buy more toys.
Yo, that's what's
Perfect.
up. I folks with it.
A good cause right there. Do you have a name of the organization?
What is it?
It's, let me find it. I can
Playing with Minka.
No, it's in Hawthorne.
What the fuck?
Yo, whatever you have, just let us know. We'll all put it under community tabs.
Okay, perfect. I can drop it in the Discord, but it's I can give you guys the name of the place, but you can reach out to them by phone, but you can't actually go to the facility unless you have what's it called? Pre-approval, because it's safety reasons. So like a lot of these men and women are running away from really bad situations too. So you know what I mean?
I got you. But yeah, dude, congrats on getting the W, man.
We do a round of promotion here.
You had some pretty stiff competition, in all honesty. So, yeah, I think this is.
Shout out to the competition. Shout out to lovely Minka. I love you, looking beautiful as always. So don't worry about it. But real talk, this was a dope concept, Alex. Real talk, and I'm interested to see where you take this.
Caduceus definitely gets all the credit for this concept.
Yeah, Caduceus.
This is episode 4 right now. So like the last 3 episodes are on my channel, The Vital Message, and I try to do 2 of these a month. And like this was a time where we simulcasted on Playing with Fire, had a co-host, so we might be the traveling circus going around from place to place, or we might come back here.
What really
you'll always find it on Vital Message.
What really happened is I came up with this concept ages ago, and Caduceus stole it from me. But I didn't want to call him out until now, so I'm just calling him out now because this actually was completely my idea. I actually came up with the concept of the Bachelorette in general.
Bro, it's crazy.
Yeah,
that
Caduceus,
he's
you stole that from me, man.
that,
That's not
dude.
cool.
Like it's some of the
it's not completely original though. I did kind of draw from a couple ideas, combine them together, but I just thought let's add a few twists here. Let's make it interactive, make it fun. And
I thought you were making a play on John Anthony lawsuit. My bad.
I tried to. He was.
Oh, okay. I read that right. Okay, I was gonna say like, wait.
Yeah, that's why I put his face up.
Oh yeah, no. But shout out to you guys, though. This was awesome. Wherever the idea came from, either one of you motherfuckers, it is what it is. But yeah, man. Shout out to check out the channel. No, it's not called No Pill Poppers. I just say that's the name because I want to remind y'all to stop popping these pills. Okay, red pill, blue pill, purple pill. You can stop. Too many pills out here. Stop it. All right. So that's the name of the tag.
I thought you were referring to a different kind of pill. Okay, now I understand.
Oh no!
Freaking all these damn colors.
I thought you were talking about like ecstasy and fucking like meth or whatever.
No homo. But like for real though, stop popping these pills. All right, that's the whole goal of the channel, or at least the whole message. Duke the Don is it. All we do is react to videos, and honestly, from a lot of these other cringe content creators, I mean, it's actually kind of funny. So go ahead and check out the channel if you want to do shit for laughs. But other than that, that's it. I'm not a dating coach, so if you come in for advice, that's not you're not gonna get that there. Okay, I just like to laugh. Okay, I like fun. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for having me though.
Yeah, dude. I want to get you back on for a speed dating show. I think you got a solid game, and I think it's good for guys to see it.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be happy to. I would say if you do weekdays, maybe Wednesday or Thursday would work. Other than that, like I'm open for weekends, dog. So just let me know.
We'll be in touch, dude. Yeah, for sure.
All right, let me know.
Yeah, and Minka, you got a show coming up tomorrow, right?
Yeah, so I have a show that I just started. Like he said, I used to be a part of another one. I left that, had a little hiatus, and I have better biatches. It's tomorrow. We're just gonna do a Q&A because I have a really spicy one next week that we're gonna do. And I want to do something where I feel like no one really knows me, so I'm gonna do a Q&A. Anybody that wants to ask, I'll be like an open book, which is rare.
All right. Fantastic, Minka.
Cool. Thanks for coming on. I think this is a good competition. What do you think, Caduceus? You've done 4 of these. Which one has been your favorite? Has this been your favorite, or?
I think I actually kind of liked episode 2 was good with when the Hormaxer won. Oh, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, but the Hormaxer was hilarious during that moment. We also had number 3. Greg was pretty funny as the BDSM rabbi, and the first. So it's kind of hard to say which was my favorite, but I think we're kind of honing in the format, and it's getting a little bit less sloppy.
Yeah, well, I think this is like definitely like the in terms of like competition, like not in terms of like lulls or trolling, but in terms of like actual game. I think this is by far the best one.
I'm I'm good at scoping out like the first Justin guy, like immediately like fake. The other guy was like too like I can spot it. This had me nervous because I was like, I can't see. Damn.
Wait, Minka, I think a big part of the chat and me was wondering, why did you eliminate Eric first? Because I think a lot of guys would be like, that guy's got solid game. He's good looking, no homo. What made you eliminate him? Just the age?
No, there was 2 things. One is the age, and the other one was that he was very to me, he seemed very like quiet and soft spoken and shy.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? And like, I get trolled. I've been called transformer. I've been called a mom. I've been called 70 years old. Like all sorts of things. So like anybody that's in this thing that actually cams up and does this, you first of all have some sort of charisma. You have some sort of know-how, and you also have really thick skin. He was very much like not.
Well, he's very, it's funny. He's very new to like live streaming and all that shit. He mostly does like TikTok.
And that's probably what I picked up.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with him and his personality and stuff because I didn't get to know him enough. But I did immediately the 26.
Gotcha. Well, cool. Thank you so much. And yeah, I enjoyed doing this, Caduceus. It was a fun experience. I think most of the chat really enjoyed it. It's going to be interesting if we keep this going, like seeing who we can get on. I think we can get some big names on. I think it's a lot.
I mean, whether it happens here or on other channels, or it's always going to be on TVM. But yeah, thanks for simulcasting this because getting this out to a bigger audience.
You guys are doing it's a good job because a lot of these people, at least for me, on my perspective, everyone's always asking how and what's an example and what happens in this situation. And these are like real life, like as you go, guy. Everyone's kind of seen the example of what it's like.
Oh, well, you found a new co-host.
If you want to compete, Alex, she can co-host it. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, would that be fair though? If my girlfriend is co-hosting, I'm competing.
She's not. She doesn't have any input.
That's not what she thinks. But yeah, cool. It was fun. I don't know. Are we wrapping up the show? Or are we doing like
we could wrap it up. Unless like there's some memes that want to come on. Like I don't really have much else to say. But
you know what? You know what's funny? Mr. Slave was messaging me like an hour in. He's like, "Yo, drop the link, man. I'm ready to come on." We're like, "Dude, are you fucking kidding me? We started like an hour ago."
Yeah.
I'm like, you come on for post show, and he's like, "Okay." And then he's just,
if he wants to come on, and give his thoughts on it, sure, that'd be funny.
But he said, "Okay, jump on now." Yeah, he's gonna come on.
All right, just for a little bit though, because
just for a little bit. I want to wrap up too. Yeah, no, this was fun. I think this is a cool concept. How did you think of this shit?
Well, a few years ago, a lot of the Twitch people, they did a thing called Lover Host. So it's the same format of it, but I wanted to add some interactive twists to it with a little bit of black pill elements in there. So first, the original idea is the first round was going to be the black pill round where person just gets eliminated off of looks. And then the pay to win is kind of like a part of the looks, money, status, the immunity thing. So the idea is to get it interactive while also kind of like being true to the black pill bachelorette thing. And it's a game for the audience, it's a game for the contestants, and it's a game for the person choosing between bachelors or bachelorettes.
Funny chat from
I really want QB back on because I'm like,
nope, too late, Ninka. You passed that up. Too late.
You're gonna have to beg to him to win him back.
You snooze, you lose.
And like I was so confused because
Thank
I'm
you,
like,
Michelle.
I know that.
Thanks for the $5, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle. I was like, I know this man. He always picks money. He's gonna pick money. Even like if I was confused, I'm like, he's gonna pick money, and I'm so pissed. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah. Well.
I did pick all the other people that picked money.
We had everyone pick money except QB. Actually, that's interesting. When I was on, I picked love. I remember. Oh, look what we got.
Mr. Slave here.
Man of the moment. Wait, Caduceus, play the clip.
Oh yeah, we got to give him his moment right here. Mr. Slave, this is for you.
Oh, no shaming ever. Okay, no shaming. No shaming. No shame. No shame.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going? Did you watch the show?
I was watching, I think, the last 25 minutes.
And what are your thoughts of it?
Interesting. I actually wanted to give answers about if she cheated with me and ended up with a baby.
Let's play along with this. Minka, you want to play along with that?
Sure, let's play along with it.
Wait, but I need to first know. You said you want the inverse of the answer. I mean, this is something that. I mean, how realistic is this question? I mean, do you really?
No, it's not realistic at all. I wouldn't cheat. I've never cheated. I don't want to cheat.
Oh, okay.
I'm in a relationship. Then I won't be in a relationship.
Okay. Well, my answer would be always that the woman is first and her happiness is first and she can do no wrong, and if she chooses to have somebody else's kid, then I'm fine with it. If it makes her happy, then it makes me happy. But
so you're saying if I were to have been with you, married, and cheated on you, it came back with a baby, you would take care of it?
Right, I wouldn't even define it as cheating. Like, you can do no wrong.
Women can do no wrong?
Exactly.
Like I said, no shaming. No shaming. So I gotta say right there.
I love Minka's genuine reaction. She's just like so taken aback.
So Mr. Slave, how does Minka compare to your queen?
I mean, my queen, I want to marry her, so I can only marry one woman. So I'm dedicated to one queen.
Mr. Slave, would you let your girl peg you?
If it makes her happy, for sure, of course.
You want to process that, Minka?
Think of the craziest, most outrageous shit ever and ask if Mr. Slave is into it.
Would you let me take a shit on your chest and have you eat it?
Wait, on my chest and then eat it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
He's probably thinking the logistics. Why on my chest and then the mouth? Like he's
Right.
ready
Yeah,
to drop it right in.
Why you just shit right in the mouth? Yeah.
Usually it's right in the mouth. I mean, that is my fantasy. That's literally my fantasy.
It's coprophagia.
You have to go more extreme than that, Minka. Go more extreme. You're kind of limiting yourself. Expand the walls.
Like you could have some direct hits with some stilettos too, and I'm sure
you're still kind of within that box of like normal human reason. You have to go outside.
Hey, we know you've seen the Pain Olympics, Minka. We know you've seen it.
Fine. Okay, fine.
I actually like being force fed directly from your anus.
I sort of see why like people like Andrew from the Crucible just call my channel a bunch of degenerates.
Oh yeah, Ben, that's a good idea, Ben. What about the period snacks, like the little?
Oh, dude, come on, that's not gonna face him. Like,
It's apparently not. Like he's like.
Right, I've done it and enjoyed it for sure. Yes.
Okay, how about this, Minka?
Shame.
Minka takes a shit in a sock. She puts it in the freezer. She lets it sit there for fucking 3 days. Then she takes this fucking thing and she fucking just runs around the apartment and whacks you on the head with it. That's cool.
It's Alaskan pipeline, Max.
Look, anything that makes her happy, done. If it puts a smile on her face, not just that. If it just, if it piques her curiosity, that's good enough reason for me to enjoy her.
Okay. I'm gonna go one step further. What about if Minka is into cutting off your fingers one by one and taking them and fucking force feeding them to you? Where do you stand on that?
That's my fantasy. Some of my fantasies involve, being mutilated to death and eaten alive for sure.
I don't know. Even I got to expand my. I'm kind of on a blank too. Like I can't think of anything more extreme. Caduceus, you're a doctor, or you're going to be a future doctor. What other shit can the human body?
Oh, I think a lot of things could happen to the human body. Like, you could do a lot. It can handle a lot, and a lot of bad things could happen. So it sounds like you might be at risk if you're chopping off fingers and eating shit. That might not be the most clean scenario, so you might have some infections going on there.
I'm gonna do one last one. Okay, this was pretty crazy. What if Minka's fantasy is for her to tie you up to your bed and get a fucking line out the door of random dudes to come over and fucking shit on your face? Would you be down with that?
Well, we got a couple more memes joining.
That is my fantasy. That is literally my fantasy.
Well, we got a couple other characters joining.
I don't know where else to go. I don't know.
First, we got the guy, bro.
Touche.
We got the guy, bro, here. What's
It's
up, man?
the guy, bro. I am a meme. I'm not gonna lie. I am a meme.
All right, let's be careful though, because we had a great stream and we wanted.
Oh,
to
beautiful stream! I want to
stay
compliment
up.
you on that. I love to see you guys bringing men and women together and showing what dating is really like, and some of your audience will actually learn from some of the mistakes of the contestants as opposed to some of the successes from the contestants.
So I want your assessment throughout the panel. You already said I'm a federal agent. What are your thoughts of
Yeah.
Alex, Better
100%.
Biatches, and Mr. Slave? Like
Better Biatches, you guys are bringing into it. Mr. Slave is definitely another character. I don't know what his real identity is, but I do believe everyone on this panel is a government agent, to be honest with you. And I don't hate government agents. I've been trying to tell you guys this for a long time. Like, just because I know you guys are government agents doesn't mean I hate you. I have a lot of respect for Alex, even though I disagree with him on a lot of talking points. And Caduceus, I can more relate to Caduceus because I was a fat kid. Live it up for the fat kids, baby. And you don't know what it's like growing up as a fat kid in fucking high school. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it wasn't that bad.
It sucked.
That's nothing. Cry me a river.
Yeah, Better Biatches is a cool girl. You know what I'm saying? She's really down to earth and everything like that.
I was a fat kid with bifocals.
Really?
It was bad.
So you were Benjamin Franklin.
Dude, the fat part didn't even wasn't even a thing. The bifocals, I was, first off, I'm white looking and it was all Mexican in school. I got the living daylights beaten out of me, plus the bifocals. It was just, fat was the least of my problems.
Right. That can delay you into your early 30s. You see what I'm saying? Like being looked at as that fat person and having that low self-esteem growing up can delay your early 20s development as someone who isn't that fat kid anymore.
I lost the weight when I was 13.
Oh, really? Yeah, it was just that weird period of time. The same thing happened to me. By the time I was 17, I was skinny as a fucking rail. But I grew up from about when I was 10 to before I was 17, I was fat. I grew to be a big person. You see what I'm saying?
I have a theory.
All right, I say we wrap up because we're kind of going on a tangent now.
Yeah.
It's not a tangent, Alex. Just because you hear something you don't like doesn't mean it's a fucking tangent.
Definitely is a tangent.
Well, we want.
It's definitely a
you've
tangent.
given us
Disagree with me.
You've given assessments on Alex, Minka, and then
Still like the guy.
What about Mr. Slave? And then we'll wrap up.
Government agent, 100%. I know what's going on. I know what you guys are doing. I know you guys are affiliated with. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to expose you, to be honest with you. And no one can actually expose you like I can, but I refuse to do it.
You have my full permission to expose me.
Me too, but I have a theory about Guy Bro. I think that you call everyone a government agent to throw off the fact that you're a government agent.
I was thinking the same thing too, and I honestly have been gang stalked for a long time, so it's something I've always considered inside of my head. See, the majority of the people, like Caduceus and Alex, are acting for the government, but they don't actually know that they're actually an asset of the government. These things, you understand, these people, they don't actually know what they're doing. And I look at myself in such a way, do I actually know what I'm saying and what I'm doing hasn't been directed from some other place?
It's a good thing you're my husband.
Yeah, my girl, me and Better Biatch, we married, we're internet married. Like Elon Musk, we're the first people inside of the metasphere to be married. Satan and Lilith, me and Better Biatch.
Well, speaking of that, Mr. Slave has a response, but it sounds like a Guy Bro Mr. Slave debate would be a fun time.
That would be a good one. I would definitely
That would be the biggest mindfuck in the history of mindfucks.
Yeah.
I don't understand the Guy Bro. I mean, you think everybody in the world is a government agent? So
yeah, everyone other than yourself is a government agent. So everyone is basically a character, essentially. So everyone lives in their own simulation, and everyone outside of their own simulation is a government agent. So even if your best friends and your parents and shit, they're all just government agents too. It has to do with the avatar theory, meaning we're all communicating with each other, but we're communicating with each other through an avatar. And that's where that whole government agent thing comes from.
I feel like
All right. On that note, let's wrap up.
Alex, you're afraid of me. You're afraid of me. And that's fine.
Hey, let me.
You're just going on a massive tangent.
I'm not, because I'm not a boomer, dude. You're like the youngest boomer. You're like 10 years younger than me, and I feel like I'm talking to my granddad right now.
I'll happily.
Yeah, you're just kind of like going on a massive.
No, I actually know things you don't actually know. With what it is, and I don't hate you. I don't want to. Caduceus is the man. What Caduceus is doing is a beautiful thing. What you're doing is actually a beautiful thing too as well, Alex, and I'll stand up for you to this very day because you're connecting men with women, period. And no matter how much I disagree with you, I will 100% stand behind you in what you are actually doing.
Okay.
Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate your support. All right. Anyway, no, Mr. Slave. No. You're gonna open up.
Wait, we got Sid
Alex,
Yiddish here.
please stop trying to censor Mr. Slave.
We have Sid Yiddish if we want him to get a word in.
All right, fine. Let's let him get a word in.
How's it going, Sid Yiddish? How you doing?
Well, isn't that nice of you letting me get a word in?
Hi, Sid.
Oh, of course.
Hello, Ming. How are you?
Traumatized.
Well, I could understand that. This is a dating entertainment kind of industry cottage thing he's got going. Yeah, I do.
So you're
any other questions?
Are you
dating? How do you feel about dating, Sidious? How do you feel about dating in today's society?
How do I feel? Well, it sucks.
Yeah.
I hear something. Can't. Maybe it's you.
Do
I
you
hear some
think
kind
it
of
over
background.
for you?
Wait. One question at a time. One
We do have
question at a
music
time.
in the background.
Where are you, bro?
Where am I? I'm in my underground bunker.
I actually
Sid
believe
Yiddish, are you a scholar of the rabbinical school?
No, I played a rabbi on TV and in film, but certainly not.
So you're not a scholar
Yes, I am a scholar.
Would
of
you
the
sleep with a
rabbinical
girl
school,
who
of the
wasn't Jewish?
rabbinical school?
Wait, one at a time. I can't hear everybody. This is.
Have you studied the?
Yeah, let's just
Jewish...
just do it anyway.
Yeah, let's tread cautiously around this topic. Like I could see.
We are tread cautiously, but at the same time, I mean, would I date a?
They're all shouting at once. This isn't a press conference.
Wait, okay. Sid Yiddish, have you studied the Jewish religious books, the holy books?
Sure. In my past, I have.
Would you date a Jewish girl or would you date a non-Jewish girl? Is there any?
You know, I'll answer that right away. I would prefer probably non-Jewish girl.
Really?
Shiksas are better.
Why?
They can play.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's that?
Why?
Why? Because they just know how to react. They're special. They're not normal. They're perfect.
Wait,
they're just
is it
in my no. It's not because of anything.
Forbidden fruit?
Aha, maybe for you.
Wait,
not
are
for
you
me.
Jewish?
What's that?
Are you Jewish?
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
So isn't it like forbidden fruit for you?
No, not for me.
What do you?
Are Jewish girls have such high standards that you can't get with them, and that's why you choose non-Jewish girls?
Are you so goyim that?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, I believe that.
I would sleep with a Jewish
guy
girl though.
is Jewish?
No, I'm not Jewish.
Well, thank God.
All right.
All right.
Let's thank everyone for coming on. Mr. Slave, the guy bro, Sid Yiddish.
Caduceus, you had a wonderful stream this evening. What you're doing right now is what actually needs to be done.
Thank you very much, right there.
The guy, bro, I'll debate you. I'll prove that you are unscientific.
Yeah, Mr. Slave, do you have a channel or do you want to come on mine?
I'll come
or you can go
Just put
neutral on one of
Alex.
ours.
I usually get hosted on Alex.
Alex is
All right. Well,
wait, Mr. Slave is one of your guys, Alex. Alex, Mr. Slave is your guy, and you're calling me crazy? What the fuck?
No, I don't. He's not one of my guys.
Okay, all right. I was making sure.
All right. Well, we can do it on TVM if Alex doesn't want to host it.
Alex is a cool dude. He has a really good name to him. He needs to uphold that name to a certain degree. You see what I'm saying? I respect that.
Yeah, I just feel like that debate will just be like a hell for moderator. And
Yeah. It's not a good place for Alex to be hosting that kind of shit.
It would be as short as my debate with Andrew from the Crucible. In one sentence, I proved him to be.
I don't think it will be
Hey,
short at
Mr.
all.
Slave, I want you to come on my channel. I'll go live after this, and we'll have our little fucking debate.
I will watch that though.
I'll pull up my StreamYard and I'll pull it up.
I'll watch it.
Right after this.
Yeah, it's well, let's get some promos from the guys that hopped on here. We got
Let me
Sid
promo.
Yiddish.
I'm really supporting Caduceus in his future. I think what he's doing is really good. I really support Alex and what he's doing in Better Biatches. What a great thing that you have going on here. You see what I'm saying? Like this whole panel and this whole stream has been absolutely what this community actually needs.
All right, thanks, guy bro. Salute to you, and we'll check out that debate with you and Mr. Slave right after. All right, now, Mr. Slave, you want to do a little promo for yourself?
I mean, we have a new channel. It's actually called Everybody's Wrong About Everything. Wait, I'm in full screen now?
Yeah, make him full screen so I can see his beautiful ski mask.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Everybody's Wrong About Everything, and it's a new channel. There's, I think, 0 or 1 subscriber, but please, everybody, find us and
Probably
subscribe.
about true, accurate.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
There's
All
0 or 1. It's like I don't know.
0 or 1, but hey, let's get that up right now.
I'll
Let's get that up
I'll
right now.
subscribe. You can have 2. You can double your subscriber count. I'll
Yeah,
do that for you.
and hey, and if you can't get the guy,
Find it.
if you can't
Can you
get the
find
guy,
it,
bro,
Alex?
Just shoot me a link.
Yeah, shoot a link in the
I
private
don't
chat.
even have a link. I'd have to prepare a link.
Well, send it to me on Instagram,
Friends
and
me
then
on Instagram, yeah.
we'll make
I'm
it happen.
I'm sure you can find a link to your own YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'll try to do it as we speak.
Well, let's get Sid Yiddish some promo in here since he took a little time out to join. Sid Yiddish, what would you like to pro? You didn't have much airtime, but we want to give you some time.
That's all right. That's all right. It's never enough. As you know, as many times as we may meet, it will be never enough. Yeah, my website is http://sidyiddish.com, and you can find all kinds of things there, all my projects, and the new album that's still being worked on. It's called Hard Boiled Eggs. About seven new tracks, including things like "Mom, I'm Trippin'," "Call the Rabbi," "Hard Boiled Eggs," and "How Many Licks Does It Take?" If I'm trying to think, I don't think really there's much to tell you, but if you'd like to Google me, I'm very Googleable. If I seem unfocused, it's probably because I'm looking at a list of things I need to take with me tomorrow because I'm going metal detecting in the morning. So,
all right, let's not keep it too long. All right, anyway,
that's what she said. You know, Alex, I have to tell you, you got to do a better job of co-hosting.
Oh,
you
okay.
really do. You really do.
Well, I appreciate your feedback.
I'm sure you do. Cheers.
All right, adios.
Thanks, Sid Yiddish.
Thanks, Sid.
All right. Cool. Thanks for coming on, Mr. Slave. All right.
They were right in our face on that one.
I don't even know what to think. I feel like Mr. Slave is probably like the most grounded and like base guy out of those three, and that's really, really saying something.
Yeah, I like all three of those guys.
I like all three of them too.
I definitely do not, but you know, I don't hate them. I just think they're really bizarre human beings. Although Mr. Slave has like slowly grown on me over time. Anyway, I appreciate you guys joining in. This was fun. Kind of a little bit of a mind fuck in the end, but anyway. So tomorrow we're gonna be having Destiny on for a speed date with Torsha. That's gonna be fun. After that, I'm having Gabriel Gray on for a podcast. We're gonna be breaking down his infield, and then on Friday, we're having Andy from Kill Your Inner Loser. We're doing a couples podcast, him and his girlfriend, me and Natty. So that should be a good time. So a lot of good shit ahead. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
Take care.